Hello everybody, welcome to the next session, session 16 of Tomb of Annihilation. Oh wait, it helps if I start recording. Alright, now we're recording. Welcome to the next session of Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, I have to cut up the chicken, don't I?
Yes.
Okay, why didn't that do anything?
Or I can ask someone to do it.
Now recording.
There he is. Alright, so when last we met, you had crossed the Laughing Gorge, and a little further travel south you came across what looked like zombies with plants growing out of their backs. And in the conflict, the Tabaxi scout shouted, which aroused the attention of some frost giants who came to see what was going on. And looking at what the frost giants were investigating, there was a sinkhole with a dragon skeleton down below.
Dinner.
Dad?
So if potato, red pepper soup does not.
And somebody has a live mic.
For you,
Yeah, it's loud in the background.
Oh, poop.
That would be Eugene. It must be using the wrong input again. Hold on a sec. It uses the camera's mic periodically, so.
You're probably potato pepper soup also.
Sorry. Yep.
The thing is using now. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Fixed.
All right.
Are you going to expose the whole map, or just keep it like with the view or with the vision for the moment?
That's the map at the moment.
Okay, we'll keep it like that. Okay.
You should be able to see everything on it.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I still got the
You-
blackouts and stuff.
Yeah,
on
you
it.
still have the blackouts on.
Do I? Hold on. Oh,
Looks a bit different from last time too, with what looked like huts on the top left rather than just brush. But I think almost as something got pasted over.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember them from last time either.
Yeah, this looks different.
I want to say.
Oh, did it switch? Oh, we came from the bottom last time, didn't
yeah. No, you
No.
guys,
Oh,
you
no,
guys
we
were up at
didn't.
the top.
it?
Yeah.
Just looks weird. I guess we just didn't see that before.
It was different, but whatever. I think what's of concern now is the dragon with a pit in it.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Dragon.
I like your dragon bones. Those look cool.
Nope.
Just make the dragon
Stuff
bones
is
disappear.
Now it's reverted to exactly what the map was last
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
So with the dragon
yes.
pasting came.
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
don't
other
know what is going on. Let me move something and find.
Now we just
Ah.
the overline. Now, I don't know. Now just the other pieces here.
He was layering maps. I've done
There
this.
it is.
They made a mess.
The background though is not coming through anymore, right?
No.
People are still yelling for me, but now my proper mic is on. So, hey, there's a dog on screen.
Okay, now you guys should see the map.
Now it looks as you intended, I believe.
I moved
Yeah.
you down a little bit to get you out of the line of sight breaking lines.
Oh, okay. So we'll
Yep.
just keep it like that. Fair.
So frogs, Was that the thing?
Yeah, let me read that for you again. A wide sinkhole yawns before you. The earth around it is littered with goblin bones. The opening is 90 feet across and roughly circular, and the stone walls are nearly vertical. 30 feet down, the sinkhole is filled with murky green water. Hundreds of frogs hop from one floating plant to another. The massive rib cage and fine wing bones of a dragon rise above the murk. Vines, moss, and lichen hang from the bones. Judging from how much of the skeleton is exposed, the water can't be more than 3 or 4 feet deep.
Ask
These
the frogs if the water is safe.
Sometimes.
Hmm.
Ribbit.
Okay.
The goblin bones. How old do these goblin bones? Like, is there any meat on them or anything like that? Like, are these really old goblin bones?
They look pretty old. There's not much meat. If any do have meat, it's like really stringy on there, like it's decayed for a bit.
Okay.
And
I
there
can
are
jump down
a
there.
lot.
Like a lot. We were talking like 20, 30, or we're talking like
More than a couple dozen.
okay, gotcha.
I can jump down there.
I know. Let's hold off on that first.
It makes me wonder what killed the goblins. Is it the water or the dragon itself?
It could have been
Well,
a
the
battle
goblins are-
between.
It is
The goblins
green
are
water.
up top, right? The goblin bones are
Yeah.
up on the top around the outside, right? So
Yes.
it looks like this pit was here burying this dragon bone. And either the goblins excavated it a long time ago or the giants just did.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess there's a question there. Does it look like an actual excavation, like they were digging it out, or does it look like I'm trying to think of the word, like it was like something that's been there and just never got covered.
A sinkhole, he said, right?
What type
Yeah.
of skills do you have that would verify that for me?
Good question. Let's see.
Investigation?
Yeah, I suppose. Not my greatest skill.
I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah, investigation is probably the best one I can think of here. Maybe nature. That's the only other one I could think that would you'd be able to sort of notice that. Like looking at the piles of dirt, like seeing if it looks like dirt has been shifted, and a lot of it, because they had to put that dirt somewhere if it had been dug up.
Yeah,
So
give me an
does it-
investigation roll.
Okay.
Okay, so you can hear me. But
Yeah, we can hear you now.
oh god, the USB hub went, and now direct connect my mouse isn't.
Oh, there it
behaving
goes.
either.
Okay. 9. Okay.
Okay, you can tell that it looks as though the goblins are more recent than the hole. The hole is actually, there are stone walls that aren't necessarily worked stone, but carefully carved out, I guess.
Okay. So you said the walls are stone around the where the dragon.
Yeah, the
Do they
walls
look
of the
like
sinkhole
like
are
a
stone.
here?
is it like kind of like the similar stone to the like the buildings or what's around? Like there used to be something here.
No. It actually looks like natural stone that somebody carved out.
Could have been the dragon's lair.
Could be.
And like the roof collapsed and the dragon's long dead.
Also, with that investigation roll from the top, it looks like the walls of the sinkhole are draped with dozens of stout vines, so climbing in and out would be fairly easy.
Okay.
Is it just water on the bottom, or is there? If we look around the edges, does there look like there's? I mean, going with the lair ideas, or like something that might appear like there used to be a tunnel.
It's too murky to tell from up here.
All right. Well, there might be something interesting down there, although I would imagine it's been taken well before now, but maybe no one wanted to go down there.
Also,
Question
a
is-
reminder, there have been no short rests yet, and no time to
Right.
attune the sword.
And Abella's still healing.
Yes. Understood.
I'll do want to take a short rest before we
Um,
venture.
Yeah, if you want, actually, that might be a good idea. We can take a short rest here, and
Why don't
you know, because we can do a little walking around and stuff. Like that's not going to affect a short rest, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, before we do the
Can we
short
check out
rest
the other
thing,
buildings? Sorry, Thrak, I didn't mean
Remember,
to interrupt you.
there's zombies around here.
Yeah.
I think
So
we
let's
finished them
not.
off mostly.
Yeah, let's not wander too far, and make sure you go in groups if you wander. Okay. So we will take a short rest for those who need it. Those who do not or don't wish to take one can do exploration. We just want to be careful. So who needs the short rest? I know Abella does.
I
I'll
believe
spend
for
a hit die.
I think for the attunement, I have to. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I think you need like an hour.
Okay, nobody else?
I'm just. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just die. Hit die.
Okay, so you do need a short rest. In order to spend your hit die, you have
Yep.
to use your short rest. Okay, so we got 3 that need a short rest. All right, so let's do that. You guys can let's find a spot not too close to this.
I want a short rest, but before I do, I want to use my last beast shape for before the rest to turn into a frog and then go down there and
Of course,
look
yes.
around.
Okay.
Well, there's other
Alright.
frogs down there that make sense.
Yep.
See if they know anything, and if that doesn't bother him.
You gonna jump from
Yeah.
up here?
Yeah, just drift down.
Where do you wish to try to land?
Places where the frogs are look like the plants. They jump from plant to plant. So
Okay.
aim for one of those areas.
With Featherfall, that's easy enough.
Okay.
Hello, fellow amphibians.
Hi.
Hi. Jump around a bit. See if I can see any indication that there are deeper areas of the water. Places where the other frogs might be avoiding.
The frogs seem to be staying out of the water.
Out of the water for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jumping around, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception. 18.
Okay. There's a few places around the edge where it looks like the water is naturally blocked off by plant life and stuff, and there's frogs in those sections of the water.
Okay, so there's areas that aren't with plant life, and the frogs are not in those areas.
The frogs are not in the main portion of the water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're saying like on the edges, like the plant life sort of blocks a lot of the
Yeah.
muck, so
Like
they
draw
go into
a
that
little
water.
pink line, like
Okay.
there's plant life that block off a little section, and there's frogs in there, and like the plant life creates small pools that are separate from the main
Okay.
bit of the water.
Oh, so these are really thick vines. Okay.
Okay. The plant life doesn't get close to the dragon bones though.
No.
You said there was lichen and stuff draped from it. It doesn't go down to the water and like plants around that.
From the bones, it hangs down from the bones, but just around the skeleton itself.
Okay. And then the central area is mostly clear. Okay. Can I get any kind of idea if there is deeper water away from the edges in that central area? You said it looked like from above it was only 3 feet deep.
Yeah,
Any
it's
idea?
murky. You don't have anything sticking out of the water to judge, and it's too murky to see more than a foot into it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if
Is
you had
there a
like a
place-
10-foot pole and wanted to poke around, you could, but as a frog, no.
Is there a place around the edges that where I look like I can turn back into a halfling and not have to worry about into a gnome and not have to worry about like is there like look like a place where I could like be safe? Like a place with a lot of debris or doesn't
You
matter
could
if it's wet.
go into one of the little pools where the frogs are.
Mm-hmm.
One of those might work.
Okay. Okay. I'll take my rest in a puddle. I turn back into a gnome.
Okay.
You're gonna rest down there?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I could climb up, but doesn't bug me.
We'll post a camp, I guess, around here.
I let you guys know what I saw.
So pick one of the 3 little pools there and...
Okay.
You can drop yourself there.
Okay.
All right. So he's over. If we're over here, can we see him okay, or is it too deep for us to see him? If we're like camped
only
over here.
About 30 feet down. So if you're close to the edge, you can see just fine.
Yeah, so we'll place camp where I'm at. So that's where people will be resting and stuff. So they can watch him just in case. And that's where camp is. So if anybody resting, come over to where I am.
Okay.
And everybody else.
Yeah, before I go to rest, I kind of come to the edge and I look down to him and I go, does it look like the middle's deep? And when he
I can't tell. I can't see more. I can't see more than a little bit into the water, so I don't know. It might be.
I pull out my yukwa.
Don't disturb anything down here yet.
Not yet? All right.
Not until we're done resting.
See how deep it is if I throw it down there.
Yeah, we don't want to bother anything.
All right.
And wake it up if it's something.
Once Twone's back up, I mean, we're okay with some frogs, but gnomes too, not so much.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I made
how
my way
much?
over to.
So wait, you said all of the walls are stone. How much dirt is down there? Is there any dirt at all, or is it all stone? It looks like.
It's all stone. It looks like.
Interesting.
With their vines going down, so it's relatively straightforward to climb back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you guys can get down here pretty easy.
The vines look pretty much crossed along the stone walls, so you can climb down along the walls without even needing a roll.
All right.
Smelling the water, how does it smell?
Somewhat stagnant, but not rancid, I guess.
Okay. Like it might have been because of the rains and whatnot that filled up the sinkhole? Okay.
I'd like to look around where the stone meets the water and see if there's any sort of kind of watermark or anything. Does it seem like it stays at this level pretty
No, it
much
seems
all
like
the
it
time?
fluctuates.
It fluctuates. Okay.
Maybe you might see a high water mark maybe a foot higher or so. It doesn't get super deep because it doesn't rain that much, and it's hot enough that it evaporates, so it's a constant state of flux.
Okay.
There's no vibration or anything. It's kind of just like a steady water, just maybe here and there because of the frogs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When frogs leap from plant to plant, it causes ripples when they land on the plants, but the plants are staying above the water level.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a short rest, what do we get back in hit points?
On a short rest, you can spend any number of your hit dice, one at a time. You roll them and add your con bonus to each one.
Okay.
And also as a fighter, once per short rest, I think you can also do second wind. So you can do 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Yeah. I get back my B shapes.
So
Okay.
you can start with that d10 plus your fighter level, which should be 5, right?
Yes.
And then if you need anything after that, you can spend your hit dice one at a time. You don't have to decide beforehand how many you're going to spend.
Okay.
And then every long rest, you get back up to half of your hit dice that were spent.
Half your hit. Okay.
Yeah, so at level 5, you would get back 2 on a long rest. So if you spend more than that, then you're down the next day. But I don't remember if it's round down or round up, but yeah.
Okay.
D&D, it's almost always round down.
I know it's usually round down, but
There's a couple of exceptions here and there.
it might be a minimum of 1. So for those level 1 people, you get back 1.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, Nexus, give me a perception check.
One.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun,
Wow, I'm not paying attention to anything.
Okay.
Well, nice knowing you folks. It's been great.
We're talking girl stuff in the corner.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
This is interesting ground. I like this ground.
This area is safe. Just ignore the bodies. We're good.
So yeah, you regain spent hit dice up to a number of half of your level. Round down, but minimum of 1. Alright, Fixer.
Ruh-roh.
When you are attuning to this sword,
You remember to check it for traps, right?
The trap sword.
you start to hear whispering.
It's a sword with a pit
It's
trap.
it's in a very strange language. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Okay, it is not one of those, but you find yourself understanding it, and it's not like it's talking to you, but it's this very subtle whispering that it fill you with a sense of confidence, like you can handle anything that's going to happen to you.
It's a much better roll than mine.
Don't you add 10 to that one, right? Or 5. No, add 5 to that one, right? Because that's her second win thing.
Yes.
Well, it's her con modifier plus whatever she rolled.
No,
Cool.
it's her fighter level, right? Because for her, it's her fighter level.
Yeah, for
We
hit
just
dice, it's your con. For second win, it's your fighter level. So for the first one, go for 15 instead of 13.
Okay.
No, fighter. Your total fighter level?
Yeah, you guys should all be level 5, right?
Right. She got 13, right? Oh no. Oh, I see. I see. She added the 3. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 15.
Okay. And then if I wanted to, because
You
that
can
would
use
then,
another one now if you
Okay.
want.
and that would be the 1d10 plus.
3.
Plus 3. Yeah. Basically what you just rolled. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Actually, that's exactly what I needed. Go figure. Cool.
All right. Actually, let me see if... No, they don't. Let's see, Dragon Bait. Yeah, he should have hit dice to spend.
Can I, being that I'm over here resting with Nexus, can I see anything in this area, like, excuse me, from where I'm at?
Yes, actually. You see... so the pillar is tall, the walls are not very tall. This centerpiece in the... Dang it, I'm not on the pointer. The centerpiece inside the ruins is a tall stone slab, and just on the other side of it, you happen to see a zombie kind of standing there, motionless.
How
I
tall?
kind of,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I kind of nudge Nexus and I say, there's another one of those zombies up there.
So there is.
He doesn't seem to be moving.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I kind of slowly pull out the Yakwa.
No, you're resting. Don't worry.
All right.
We'll take a look at it. Actually, I will yell at to. Let's see, who wasn't resting? Wait, everybody was, right?
Nexus.
Yes.
You, when she tells you about the zombie sitting there, you have this strange, almost like your sight goes blurry briefly, and then you see, as if from a kind of a slightly higher angle.
Oh, okay, that's disorienting.
A few more zombies kind of sitting. It's almost like you're looking at it from the wall in the back.
Oh,
that is a little higher than the ground floor there.
Do I notice her change in features or anything like that, like a disease look to her?
No.
Okay.
It's very momentarily, and then your vision returns
back
to normal.
Okay. There's actually 2 more in the back. Yeah. Let's see. Who wasn't resting? Dragonbait was resting, right? I want to pull. Oh, Thrak, were you resting?
No. I was actually just standing over here watching the pit to make sure nothing decided to eat Twillin.
Okay, I will wave Thrak over. Thrak, come over here.
Okay, I'm over here.
We have 3 zombies over in that building there. They're not moving yet. I just want to watch them until everyone's done with their rest, and then we can address it. But just keep an eye out to make sure none of them's come wandering out of there. Okay.
You're just sitting on top of the pillar.
Yeah, I don't want to like actively, aggressively attack them if they're not bothering us at the moment.
How much longer on this short rest?
Oh, over there.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I kind of set myself over here on a pillar thing, and maybe Thrak can kind of go find another spot.
When you express the desire to keep an eye on them to make sure nothing happens, your vision changes again and you can see them again from that spot.
Me or Nexus?
Nexus.
Okay.
I'll look around up.
Roll
the
perception.
spot, from the back, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can do better this time.
I kind of reach out and I just say, Nexus, don't go far.
No, not really. Word. My perception
It's
is
slowly
terrible.
getting better. Slowly.
Yes. I rolled a 2
Slowly.
instead of a 1. So
Get
much.
them all out. Get them all out now.
Nexus, all I did was braid your hair. It wasn't really that big of a deal.
They're distracting her.
Yeah, she swings her head, the braid smacked her in the face. She's,
Right.
ah!
Okay. So yeah, I kind of look around. All right. Thrak, let's go take care of these things. I think my brain is getting addled. Is what's his name resting? I can't remember. Why am I forgetting his name?
Artisimber?
Artisan. Yeah, is he resting? I don't
He's
know.
resting. He took a big
Okay.
frost giant axe.
Oh, he did.
He
Yeah,
took a boulder to the face.
Oh, that's right. He
man.
took
Let
a
him
boulder to
rest.
the face.
That's right. Yes, let him rest.
Hey, I'm the
Okay,
one who
so it's
died.
just-
No, I'm joking.
It's just exactly. That's why I'm telling you to rest. All right, it's just me and you. Got it, Thrak? We can.
I'm wondering why. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay.
There's this one over here, and then there's 2 in the very back. Okay.
You can wait
Right,
until after the rest.
You
You
know what?
could.
It's just some
You
zombies.
could.
Me and Thrak can handle zombies. Can you handle zombies, Thrak?
Famous last words.
I'm kind of curious why I
Famous
have you here.
Oh, you see this? Wow.
Well, no. The thing of it is I can frighten them and
Oh,
make them
right.
run away
Okay,
from
okay.
me. And the
Whoa.
thing of it is while they're, as long as they don't take damage, they stay away from me, and I can then walk up, smack one, proceed to kill it, and then I walk up to the next one and kill it. And
Okay. Well, then I will just sit here.
but I
in
mean,
case
no.
get
If
into
you want to help, I'm not going to say no to help.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
going to. I was just letting you know. I think I can handle this by myself, but at the same time, every
Abella's
time one of us has said that, it never ended well.
Abella's just sitting on the ground, just sharpening her yucca, just watching.
She knows she's gonna have to run in and save us.
She's
Okay,
like,
I got it.
I'm waiting. Just yell when you need me.
Oh God, this is going to be Zombieland double tap all over again. We forgot Rule 23.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot. Okay. I'm sorry. I knew there was somebody else who wasn't resting.
She's hurt too, but she's not that worried about it.
Okay. Yeah, she'll be fine.
All
Yes,
right.
that's it.
So
I'm just going to walk up on this one and smack it. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Bitch.
Before you can smack it, I need.
I'm not going to eat it. That's rude and not very pleasant.
Yep, I need both of you, Nexus and Thrak, to roll me a. What is this? A Wisdom saving throw.
Is that a magical effect or no?
Yes.
Ooh, cool. I get advantage. Well, against magic, yeah. It says versus magic. Does that mean all magical like stuff? Or just
For a
spells?
gnome?
I'm not sure. Yeah, because they have advantage against against magic. Saves against magic.
Let's find out.
It's the first time I've really had to use it, so.
You are a rock gnome, right? No, you're a forest gnome.
Yeah, we're both foursomes. Mhm.
I think this is a general gnome thing.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. So yeah, this would apply.
Okay. Cool.
It is a magical effect.
Thank God
Which
for
I needed.
advantage.
Clearly.
Azaka does not have advantage. Okay. As you get up closer, there is this kind of a hard to describe it. A kind of a slight burning sensation in your nostrils as this strange musk kind of fills the area. But you may smack it.
Can Ears see everything from where he's at?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
He's watching the show.
I'll give everybody one action, and if you can kill that zombie, it doesn't do anything, but...
I ain't killing it with a 1. Unless I have advantage, since it wasn't aware of me? I don't know.
No, it's aware of you as soon as you get within 30 feet of it. Just assuming you guys jump it and get the first attack.
Then yeah, then I miss.
Okay.
Uh,
Azaka will go try too.
Oh, she hits.
Now the question is, who is she hitting, me or a zombie?
Hopefully the zombie.
Alright, so it's going to get an attack on the first one that attacked it
Wait.
then.
It's my turn, right?
Oh,
I
go.
I get
Do
an attack.
something. Try to kill it.
Right. I'll use the chill touch on it. Roll? No.
Is it a saving throw?
I can't hear. Oh, there you go. Oh, 20 should hit, right?
20 does hit.
14 necrotic.
Necrotic, it is not immune. Okay.
It's, yeah.
So you kill one, and then the other two are going to act. So let's roll initiative real quick. Because something else might happen.
You gotta clear the initiative checker.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just them or is it everybody?
If you want to break your rest, everybody.
Just out of curiosity.
Don't roll initiative unless you're breaking your rest.
Yeah, it just means you have to start over again.
Wow. Unless I hear like cries for help or screamings of pain, I think they got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off until I see,
Blood or
a
arms.
limb come off. No,
A limb. Oh, look, I'm ready.
it's just a flesh
Oh,
wound.
my
Good.
spleen! Give that back!
I was going to say
Is
there.
that cry for help, or is that just crying?
I mean, 5e doesn't quite have the rules to start turning people into cyborgs yet. So
Oh, no cyborgs?
I could try. It might not work out so well.
Actually, technically it does, because you can get the artificial limb replacement now with Ebron.
Ooh, never mind. Go ahead, lose that arm. Research.
Yeah. Yeah,
Research.
well, remember, it doesn't give any enhancements or anything. It's just a replacement.
So I'm just sitting there
Though
on the ground.
apparently it does not replace the head, which is very disappointing.
I mean, you'll just be the $1 million Dragonborn. It's all right.
Oh,
The
if you
Yuckus-
can get me the the Arcanus blasting arm, that would be awesome.
Okay. Oh.
The yuck was sharpened. I'm just watching the show. I pull out my sword, put the yuck back. I start sharpening that.
Yep. All right. So Nexus, you get to act before they do.
How high up is that step that's like right there? How high up is that?
That's less than 5 feet, like 3 feet.
Oh, so I
or-
can just use my movement to step up.
Yeah, for you, I'll cost you 1 extra square.
Got it. Let me make it. Hold on, wait. 25. Okay. Oh, wait. I think that was off. Nope. But I was right there, right at the corner, right?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I corner it and use my 2 things for that? I probably can.
To get to there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
I can see this one.
Yes, you can.
All right. I will also blast that. $17.
That's going to hit.
9 necrotic. And because it's undead, it gets disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
Against me. Sorry. Only against me. My bad.
Remind me if I forget.
Okay.
All right, they go.
Do you have enough movement to reach me?
I'm fixing the measurement. Why is it? Nope, he goes to there.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, buddy. I know what it means to be
And
slow.
the other one is behind a wall, so he's shambling around too. Thrak, you are up.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Oh, you didn't roll for Azaka?
Oh, I didn't.
I will step back.
No need. So
Thrak,
Yeah,
you are up.
apparently she's. That might
there you
hit.
go.
Alright. That will
It'll be
hit.
18 damage.
Anything else?
I can attack again.
Do you wish to?
I didn't know if I killed it on the first strike,
No.
so yes.
It's still up. 9 does hit it though, and now you kill it.
Okay.
Alright, Azaka.
Wow, I got 18 on both those for damage.
Alright, Azaka gets to there. Or at least when she's moving that space out. A 17 is going to hit her. She takes 14 psychic damage.
I like it.
Wait, can it see her? I thought it couldn't see her over the wall.
Oh, something else happens to her.
Never mind.
Interesting.
Okay. She doesn't know what was going on, so she stopped. And then on its turn, I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Oh, sad that time.
The exact same thing.
Okay.
It's gonna be bad.
Nexus.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is bad. All right. You are charmed, and on your action, you can do nothing except move as close to this spot as you can. Thrak, when you were there, you saw this plant that's kind of clutched to the side of that stone pillar release the musk.
Okay.
Dirty. So I have to walk towards the plant, kind of thing. Is that
Yeah,
what
you
right
have
now?
to try to
Okay.
get next to the plant.
No, this
You
looks
can
fine.
repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turn, though.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it does not have multi-attack, so it is done with that. Nexus, you're up, so go ahead and move closer. Roll
Probably
your
no other
save.
action. Just
Yeah, no
save.
other action. You succeed, though, so you are no longer
Okay.
charmed once you are there.
I sort of shake my head. Do I see this plant, or I
You
won't know
see
about
the plant, yes. Now that it seems to be active, it is no longer indistinguishable from ordinary vines.
it? So it looks funky. Gotcha. Oh, I see. It's sort of it's like a little flower-looking thing.
Yep.
Interesting.
Alright, the zombie is going to attack Azaka. For no effect
I see the
anyway,
two
so it doesn't
zombies
matter.
down. Bella sees the two zombies down and that they're all moving. She's like, "You're doing great, guys."
Alright, Thrak, you're up.
Okay, can I get to the zombie?
You can if you want to step onto this.
Well, I meant, can I? Or oh wait, that would put me at a different level, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll occupy the same space as the zombie. I don't care.
Just step on them. It's fine.
Okay. Leaving the vine spot, though, it's going to get an attack of opportunity. Does an 11 hit you?
I don't think an 11 hits a fairly dexterous human.
Okay.
No.
So its vine reaches out to snag at you, but misses.
I'll come back and deal with that in a second.
That's going to hit.
That doesn't kill it, so I gotta swing again.
Yep, you do have to if you wish. That's going to hit too.
So 16, 13, 29 points of damage total.
It is still up.
Damn.
Azaka will try to finish it. Yeah, she finishes that one. And then she's gonna step over and try to attack the vine. And miss. Alright, so it is going to attack Nexus. Since you're there right next to it. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Alright, it misses. Go ahead and take your action.
Yeah, let's see. I'm right in front of it. I suppose frostbite at it. I'm not positive on this one. No frost target. Is it a? Oh no, it's a save. That's a saving throw one. Sure. It makes a con save. Okay. Frostbite. I don't know if ice cold will affect it, but we'll... Oh, it's got a good. Oh, it just rolled really good. Darn.
Rolls a 19.
Okay. Okay. So
Does it take
it's
half or anything?
No. It's just a cantrip. So
Okay. Thrak, you are up.
Okay. I've now become a designated weed whacker.
we're over here chopping at a vine.
Just spin around with your sword.
There are 3 of
I
you,
don't.
so you get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get advantage
So
now. Look at
18.
It is still up.
Okay, this is a tough little weed.
that. Ooh, nice.
So 18, 38 points total.
Won't tell him what is fire.
All right. Zaka. Yeah, it's not vulnerable to fire.
It's vulnerable to, what was the name of that one? Snapshot, whatever that was.
She hits for 14. Okay, on its turn, the charred place where you sliced it, the char repairs, but the gouge does not.
Oh, it's self-healing.
It has regeneration, but you did fire damage to it, so it does not regenerate this turn.
Oh.
It's going to attack Thrak.
He's got the fire.
He's got the fire. 14. Damn, too bad it doesn't have advantage. That's 2 crits it would have had.
Yeah.
I assume a 14 misses.
Yeah, 17.
All right, Nexus, you may kill it.
Hopefully. I'll just shoot it with the chill touch this time. It's easier. Because that gives me the advantage, right? Or is that only a melee? It's not technically melee, is it?
No. If you make an attack roll, you have advantage. Then
Oh,
again,
cool.
you're in melee,
Alright,
so you'd
so-
have it would cancel out with the disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair
you're
enough.
casting
Okay.
a spell at point blank range.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Well, it only had a +1. Let's see if he gets. We'll do frostbite again. See if he gets lucky again. That'll do 12. Ooh, roll
Con
to
save?
damage. Yeah, con save. See if he gets lucky.
16.
Oh, you jerk! So close.
All right, Thrak, kill it.
Uh, 20, so 20.
Yep, that kills it.
Oh.
Abella's just watching them confused as they're beating on this tower that I can't see what they're hitting.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
smacking the tower.
Are you okay?
Yep, we're fine. Just a mean flower.
A flower, you say?
Yeah. It was a mean one.
Welcome to Chult, where everything's trying to kill you.
Okay then.
I will go over here, kind of look at that area where my viewpoint changed. Is anything there?
You can see it now. There is a raven sitting on the wall looking at you.
Guess we gotta stop and smell the flowers once in a while.
And then it flies over and lands on your shoulder.
Actually, the flower seemed rather insistent that we smell it, so they spray out some type of musk or something?
Yes.
Some sort of pollen?
They put out the musk to charm people to get closer to it so it can make more zombies.
Good to know.
Taking note of that. I look at the raven. Why, hello. Are you here from the Queen?
It doesn't seem to speak,
Hmm?
but it does kind of nod its head.
I see. Oh,
He does have the gnome ability to talk to small beasts.
Yeah, it's not a beast. Besides, he's talking to it just fine.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm talking to it just fine. I see. Well, I suppose.
It's a Doctor Who Raven.
Not quite. I suppose she just wants to keep an eye on things, doesn't she?
It tilts its head.
I will take this as an honor then. Look at it. Do you eat?
Doesn't respond.
She'll take like a little tiny piece of jerky out and see if the bird will take it.
It doesn't seem to.
Okay. Interesting. Well, let us. I suppose you should meet the rest of them.
Can I see Twillin from where I'm at?
No,
it's
you
still
gotta
way
get close.
down in the
Yeah,
hole.
you
I
gotta
had
get
to dig
closer to
closer.
the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was heading back to. I was just going.
Is Azaka still like looking at me there? Or?
Yeah, she's kind of watching you and the bird.
She was sent by the Raven Queen.
She kind of looks around. When did we meet a queen?
She is a god.
Ah,
The one that is actually she'd say my creator. That's how she would say it.
a god from across the ocean.
I suppose from your perspective, yes. Let us. Zaka, do you mind scouting around and making sure there's no more of those flowers? Just keep your distance from them. You don't just have to mark where they're at so we know to avoid them. If they're just in the general area, not going too far. We just don't want to run into them again.
She goes over and looks at the plant, and then points at another plant on the opposite wall that looks just like it. I found one here.
Okay. Yes, let's avoid that.
Basically, you can't tell them apart until they do something.
Oh, how dirty is that? Okay, so we have to avoid vines. If we are the vines distinguishable?
all.
Like, are they just literally just usually the ones that are like on the wall?
It looks like a yellowed flowered vine, and you see lots of them.
Oh, good lord. Okay. All right.
All right, you guys can finish your rest.
All right.
Artis is kind
yeah.
of sitting over on the edge of the sinkhole with his legs dangling down slightly.
So, guys, let's see these those vines that are literally everywhere. Every now and then, a flower might pop out and try to mind control you. It spits out something and it messes with your head. So,
Good to know.
best to be careful on those. Sadly, we don't know which ones are which. We can't tell the good or from the bad until they literally attack.
They spray pollen.
Yes, mind controlling pollen.
Well, it's a good thing I can't breathe then.
Yeah, I don't know if it will have an effect on you.
Won't they have zombies around them?
Some might, but since we killed the ones earlier, then the flower that made them, we may not. We may not know where that.
Oh, there were zombies over that. He points toward.
Yeah,
west, I guess. There was a building over there, so probably a vine there. And I mean, anytime we see zombies, right? So let's just leave them alone.
With the zombies with those weird.
Aren't there vines in the sinkhole? Are there any flowers on those vines?
Yes.
Oh.
As we all gather around the sinkhole looking down.
Oh.
Oh.
Unless you see zombies, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but they create them by people. People aren't going to be in there.
Right, and if something like that happens, we deal with it. But worrying it can help.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering if one of the flowers made that into something, and I'm pointing at the dragon.
No. It's not
Well,
look
how many
zombie.
flowers are in that sinkhole? It could have.
It's a dragon that can fly, and it's dead in a sinkhole.
I
Why?
highly doubt a big dragon turned into a musk zombie.
That would be entertaining.
Well,
Oh, there
in
should
this
be
case,
like-
Twillin, don't go sniffing the flowers, okay?
Well, I don't make a habit of it, but now that you mention it, it looks kind of.
Really, you had to say something.
I was just trying to warn them.
So you guys will all see this raven sitting on my shoulder that you've probably never seen before.
Not the strangest thing we've seen in this forest.
Probably not.
I'm
So
about
do
to
y'all
say
wanna come
this is
down here and
about
check
as
this thing
far
out?
on the course, okay?
It's not
Nexus,
trying to eat
what's
us.
up with the bird?
This is a. She is the eyes of the Raven Queen, of sorts. She's here to watch.
We're being judged now.
No, I wouldn't call it that. Maybe me, but not you.
Well, more eyes never hurt.
Don't worry, I'm sure she will be useful. She helped me see the other two zombies in the back.
Yeah, that's good.
Excellent.
It's a blessing.
Okay. Abella tries to pet it. Does it let me pet it?
It doesn't move.
I just pet the head. Soft.
It feels like a normal raven.
I look at him and I go, don't you go sniffing the flowers either, buddy.
I think it saw what happened. She will be.
I hate to say it, but the bird's probably smarter than all of us.
I don't know about that. But then again, I'm also here, so fair.
It is like the eyes of a god. So you know what? You might.
I did decide to walk back into this jungle after we left it already, so I don't think that sets the bar very high.
That's true. We all did that.
No. I
so,
think that's a lack of wisdom, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
intelligence.
All right. So what are we gonna do with this hole and this dragon?
Well,
Do we-
Twillin's down there. I figure I stand here. We have her stand over there. Something tries to reach up and grab him. We just jump on it.
Yeah, but that water does not look like it would be something we would swim in.
I can
We
throw
don't
the
have any
aqua down
way.
and see how deep it is.
Or I could go,
Actually, why don't we just
Hey.
throw a wooden stick? Because I wouldn't
or
want
I could
to
go down
like,
there and not being, organic could be fine.
Here's an idea.
That's possible. Actually, that's actually not unreasonable.
What if we have the rope of climbing go and tie itself around the dragon and pull it up? Or then we pull another end.
With the
That's
rope of climbing,
not-
oh yeah, I don't think it has the strength to move it, but we would, right? It would be able to tie itself though. But the dragon bones would just fall apart. We'd just get like one.
Let's get the skull. That's the funnest part.
You want the dragon skull?
Yeah.
Abella sits there and she's like, trophy.
The skull is submerged.
Of course it is. So what can we see of the dragon? Like what kind of bones do we?
You can see the rib cage and the wings.
Okay.
The legs, the tail, and the head are submerged. So it looks like any other dragon. You can, with a nature skill or whatever, tell the difference if you can see the skull. But right now you can't tell
Wait
what
a
kind of dragon it
second.
was.
Duh, you, fighter, come with me. Yeah,
What?
Abella?
Bella, yes, come
Okay.
with me. I have an idea. We're going to go
What's
get
your
the,
idea?
we're going to go get the giant sword,
All right.
They had an
the
axe.
big
I
sword.
follow
and we'll
him.
just drop it down in there. That thing's bigger than all of us. If it sinks all the way to the bottom, we know it's deep.
That would be true.
Okay, you can
Okay.
retrieve a giant axe.
All right. We will retrieve the giant axe.
Yeah, and we just drop it down head first, so the
Kind of like slide
weight won't
down to
sink
like
it.
make a
Yeah.
slide type thing on the side.
Twill not out of there yet?
Well, no,
Well-
we're not going to drop it where Twillin is. I'm thinking about dropping it right where I'm standing.
Yeah, kind of like right here.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get it onto the side and kind of push it over so it falls head first.
Where's the rope of climbing?
We will
We'll
say
tie it off.
You want to tie it off? Okay.
Well, I mean, rope of climbing, one of the two. I didn't care about which, but
No, we're not
that
pulling
way
that thing back.
we can. No, that way we can control its descent. That way. It
Oh,
just
I
doesn't
see.
fall
Yeah,
flat.
He wants to
tie it to-
lower it
tie it
down, not
to-
drop it.
Yeah.
He wants to lower it into the thing to see the depth.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
he's doing. Not just,
Yeah,
I get it
but
now.
We
Abella's got
didn't
some,
we didn't want to lose any of our weapons, so.
Yeah. Abella's got some rope.
And-
She ties it on to the end of it and then
Easy enough.
lowers it in.
About 3 feet
And I
of
think
the head
between
of
the
the
two of
weapon
us, we can.
gets submerged before it stops.
okay.
Oh.
The head submerges before it stops.
Yeah, about 3
And
feet
how-
of the head of the axe.
3 feet. Okay, cool.
Oh, see, it's not all that deep, and nothing ate it, so that's a good. Sign.
All right. So, Fixer, you're immune to like poison and stuff?
Resistant, but yeah.
I'm immune to.
I don't think the water's dangerous.
Yeah.
Itself.
Well,
Yeah.
it might be just more organic things, and he's not organic, as he
There's
pointed out.
organic things living in it. The frogs
No,
are
no.
occasionally swimming in it.
No,
I don't
not
think it's
swimming,
dangerous
no.
in and of itself.
they're staying out of the water.
They're staying out of the water.
No, they have to swim from plant to plant sometimes.
Yeah, and
They got
there's
these little
pools
puddles here.
that they are in.
Mm.
Right,
It's
but
the
they're
same
not
water.
actually touching the water, right? They're not
No.
touching the actual water, are they?
Yeah, they're in the water, just in the pools
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
that are separated
Oh.
with plants from the rest
Right,
of the
those are
pool.
different. We're talking about the rest.
It's the
They're
same
not
water.
in the.
But it's the
they're
same
not,
water. Okay,
they're not
I
in
see.
the green water, right?
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
the green water.
Oh, I
It's the
see.
same water.
They're just staying away from the bone.
I see.
There's no place for them to rest except if they were to, like, guess on the bones. I guess maybe, but
Okay.
I don't think the water
well,
itself is dangerous.
Do you want to touch it and
Yeah.
find out?
Well, do they want out?
I don't think so. I think they're happy.
Okay.
How far up does the handle of that axe come up the side of the? When
How
we
big
dropped
is
it
the
in?
axe? How
Yeah,
like
how big
what's
is the axe? Yeah.
That's a giant-sized axe, so I would assume it's maybe
Like a 3-foot head, and then how big of a handle?
another 5 or 6 feet.
Okay.
Less than 10 feet overall length from top to bottom.
And the whole drop is 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we want to see what's down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I wish there was a way to see through that water.
Well, I'm
Nobody here
looking.
can control water, can they?
I don't think any of us has done this. I'm gonna look up.
What?
Is there a dragon-shaped hole in the canopy?
Well, it's been dead a long time.
There is not.
Well, no, we assume it's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, there is no dragon-shaped hole in the canopy.
Yeah, I do not have control water. I have mold earth. That is not helpful in this particular case because it's all stone, not earth.
I could swim around down here and look for like deeper areas and entrances and exits. I just wanted to wait.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're all rested up. Or
Okay. Twillin. Question is whether I want to go giant frog or something else.
Well, while he's discussing that,
Yeah, giant frog.
okay. Fixer,
One
did
turns
you
into-
want to go down there and see, help
I could go.
explore a little?
Yeah, I can go down there and poke around.
Okay.
The rope of climbing is more than long enough.
Yeah, that should get you down there. That way you could avoid the plants,
Yep.
just in case.
While they're doing that, Abella, I'm gonna start kind of walking in like this direction, like around, just to kind of get an idea of anything else from a different view of what's down there.
Okay. All right, Twillin, you turn into a giant frog and
Jump into the water.
you jump into the water.
The
Okay.
central area.
You jump into the water.
Splish,
Yeah.
splash. And
They're
I start-
looking the vines. Yeah, can I tell how long they've been here? Like how old is this hole, basically, based on the plant growth?
Roll me a nature check.
Nature check. It's not advantage. It's just rolling twice.
They have
Oh.
been here for a long time,
Okay.
maybe years. All right, the frog jumps into the water. And
Splish,
being a
splish.
medium beast, it's probably coming up to your face at times. There's a few spots where the floor of it is not level, so it's 3 feet to 4 feet in some places. So there's a few places where you're actually underwater briefly. But being a frog, you are fine. I
will
believe.
yell a question. Does it feel like dirt on the ground or on the floor, or is it still stone on the bottom?
Ribbit.
It feels like there are strange rocks or pebbles or sticks, or it's a very uneven surface.
Okay.
Twillin, roll me a perception.
I believe Fixer's going in too, right? With the rope?
Yeah.
All right, so Fixer's going in too.
Okay, go ahead.
Easier for him to communicate with me than the frog.
Fixer, also roll me perception.
Yeah. That did not go well.
That's about right.
Okay.
They're a very perceptive group. It's fine. We sent them in. We've sent the green.
I mean, my wisdom is one of my lowest, but we're all right.
You're fine. It's all good.
All right, so there's you don't see anything out of the ordinary. However, after a couple moments of moving around, both of you start to feel a nibbling on your toes. This will be Twillin first.
Okay. I jump away from wherever I feel the nibbles.
Does a 21 hit you? I think it does for a giant
Yeah.
frog. All right, you take 13 points of damage.
Oh, that's more than a nibble. That's a bite.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It,
nibbles
it,
with
it
very
tried to
sharp
take
teeth.
a couple of toes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Not a nibble.
piranha.
And
Oh, you got piranhas.
Fixer.
It's metal.
Does
Yeah,
a
but
20,
you can still take damage.
24 for Fixer.
Oh, yes.
15 piercing damage. Now we can all let me clear initiative. All right.
Piranhas.
I think the easiest answer is just activate the sun sword, keep it on, stick it in the water, have it boil in place. We'll be fine.
They are actually in your spaces, but I'm not going to stack them because it's hard to manipulate them.
Okay.
All right. So
Should
initiative.
we roll initiative?
Yes, initiative.
Oh,
As these guys are moving around and hopping around, there's the normal ripples of the water reacting to them, and then all of a sudden it begins churning around them.
Dope.
There's
Wait,
my normal initiative right there. There we go.
oh dear God.
did mine go? Oh, okay. I wasn't the 5. Oh, I thought
No, that was me.
me. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh well, that's about normal.
I forgot
That
I
nat
have
20
another.
earlier was just a fluke. It's fine.
Oh, there it is.
So we can see them from up here?
You can see activity in their area, in their square.
Seem well enough to be able to try to shoot something or not really?
Not into their square, no. I would say they would have cover from that ranged attacks.
A little cover never hurt anyone.
All right, Ears, you are first.
I'm gonna kind of pop around the edge of the hole, trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
I'll stealth up as my bonus action. And try to shoot the ones that are swirling around Tolan's feet.
Okay.
Am I getting advantage with that stealth check?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, I'm on roll. Okay, so, and somebody's next to it, so 20 to hit, 23 damage.
Let's see, 20 to hit. 20 does hit.
Alright. 23 damage.
So can we see them through the green water because of all the movement now?
You can see activity.
Okay.
If you're not going to be next to them, they have a cover bonus, which is going to boost their AC.
Okay.
All right, they go next. The swarm of Kippers around Twillin starts biting. Does the frog have more than half of its hit points? Oh wait, never mind. This is if the swarm has more than half of its hit points. Okay. The frog has been bitten though, so they have advantage. Does an 11 hit a giant frog?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So 11 piercing.
Okay. Twillin is no longer a giant frog.
Okay. And then the one on Fixer. Fixer took damage too, so... Advantage 24 to hit for 14 piercing.
Ouch. Wait, how much?
14 piercing.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit better than the number I thought I heard.
Twillin, you're up.
Quillen turns into a giant crocodile.
Okay. I actually have a token for that, I think.
Oh, sorry, not a giant one. A giant one's like CR5, just a crocodile. Let me see the CR.
Just a croc?
thing. Yeah. Let me double check here.
Crocodile is a CR 1/2.
Yeah, that's it. Crocodile. I believe that is my action, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's should be a crocodile in your journal that you should be able to activate and control.
Oh, I was using Beyond. Okay.
Oh, that works too. Okay, I'm gonna pull your token out and put that token in there. Azaka. Azaka's gonna climb down. Fixer, you are up.
Do I think if I move over and I can stand on the dragon, like the bones?
You can try.
Been there a while. I don't know. You're kind of heavy, aren't you?
I am going to, what was it, disengage or whatever it is to move over and try to stand on the bones without being bit.
Okay.
There's also the
The rope is still
large
hanging.
axe in there too. If you
Yeah, you'd
decide
probably
on
be
that
safer
instead.
just climbing up out of the water. The vines are like lining the walls.
Okay, we can. Yeah, we can do that.
Because if you climb on the bones, you might just fall down into the water again.
Or just
because the
break
bones.
the skeleton and fall back
Right.
into the water.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll take my action to climb out of the hole and.
Alright, so 5 to get over there, and then half your speed you can get 10 feet out of the water and safe from them.
Okay.
Dragon bait.
You gonna jump in the water?
He's gonna go slide down into the water too. He climbs down part of the way and then lets go and falls the rest of the way. But that's his action. Thrak, you're up.
Oh, bleeding heck.
Go on, you got this. Go on.
Okay, I guess we all getting in the water.
Speak for yourself. Data.
I'm going to try to pull the same thing Dragon Bait just did,
Okay.
which is slide down into the water.
You can get down into the water just fine.
All right, is that my movement or action?
Both. It takes double speed to climb, so. Artis is going to do the same. Nexus, you're up.
We should have just sent him in here and let him do his little cold trick.
Yeah.
Freeze the water to come out. Pick their frozen corpses out.
Can I see these things, or can I like target them with a save spell, or just kind of?
You
I
can
don't know how
target
this
them with a save, If you target them with a ranged attack, they're going to get cover. So a bonus to their AC.
Gotcha. All right. Myself where I can see good. Dude. Sure, we'll do frostbite on it.
Which one?
The one. I'll actually hit the one over here.
Okay.
There it goes.
Con save.
Yes.
They save.
Of course they do.
16.
Darn creatures. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Abella, you're up.
Can I see what's going on from where I'm at?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm just looking at everybody getting in the water and I'm going, what are you doing? And I'm just going to try and just use my movement and I'm going to make my way back around to where everybody else is. So that would be...
You can get in the water from there.
Go on.
I'll wait
It's
until I get a little closer to get into the water first.
Okay.
So I'm just going to make my way. So my 32.
You can, since you're not doing anything else, you can dash and move another 30.
I was just going to say, can I dash and double? Okay.
Ears, you are up.
I'm going to shift my position so I can hide again. And then, not in there. And then make some more kipper kebab. At least that's the plan.
Okay.
17 or 17?
You like those doubles, don't you?
All right.
When they're higher than 8.
They are still active.
All right.
Them. Are you done?
Yep.
All right. So now this one has less than half HP. So Twillin, actually. Oh, Twillin goes right after. That's right. Does a 14 hit the giant croc?
You're mute.
Yeah, it does hit. Not a giant croc.
Or just regular
Yeah.
croc? 10 piercing.
Okay.
And then the one that was on Fixer is now going to be over on... Let's see, there's 3 right in range. So 1, 2 will be Artemis, 5 and 6 will be Dragonbait. They go after Dragonbait. And miss. Alright, Twillin, you're up.
Twillin will attack the swarm that's on him. Bite.
Alright.
Uh, 22 to hit for 5 damage.
Alright, that hits. You
Eat some piranha.
swallow some piranha, but there's still some more piranha there.
Yeah. The swarm is not dispersed.
Azaka will slash at the piranha by Dragonbait.
Nom, 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 nom.
Let's see, both of those hit for 5 total. All right, Fixer, you're up. You're now hanging from vines.
Climb the rest of the way out.
Okay.
Does that take
It
up my
takes
action?
you 40 feet of movement, so yeah, it would take up both.
Okay. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right, Dragon Bait will try slicing at Piranha.
Darn hordes.
All right, both hit. For 13, which cuts down to 6, and 9 for 4, so 10 damage. All right, Thrak, you're up.
Okay. Well, hey, I get advantage because there's 3 of us trying to whack at piranhas.
Yep. Skewer some Piranha.
19, does that hit?
19 hits. All right, so the 12 slashing is reduced to 6. 8 fire is not reduced, so 14 kills that swarm.
Oh, goody.
Whoop.
I killed something.
1 down.
I take it that moving through the water is going to be classified as difficult terrain.
Yeah. So double cost for each space.
Yeah. That's as far as I can get.
Artis. He's going to pull out his bow and fire a shot at Piranha.
Just like wing it past Thrax head. And he does.
Yeah, even with the AC bonus for cover, that's enough. For 6, halves down to 3, and it had 3 hit points left.
Oh, we did that much damage. Oh, right, because yeah, he was Ears was hitting it.
Yep. All right, you killed 2 swarms of Piranha. No other Piranha seemed to come out and attack you.
Okay.
And after a moment of noticing no churning Piranha, a lot of the frogs that were leaping from plant to plant start jumping in the water.
That's why they weren't jumping in the water.
I'm going to use some cure wounds on me and then come back down.
Okay.
I'll climb down.
And make my way slowly over to the Dragon Bones.
All right, you've got some Dragon Bones here. Do you wish to investigate the Dragon Bones?
I do.
As do I. I want to see the skull.
Roll me investigation.
That's what I'm good at.
Be careful, guys. It's probably fragile.
All right, ears. There's a dragon. Fixer. All of you that are walking through the water now can feel you stepping on irregular things on the ground. It's not a smooth surface. It's also one of the reasons why it's rough terrain.
Are those things separate objects, or is it just...
They seem to be
weird?
separate objects. They seem to be loose, almost like large rocks or small rocks or big branches.
Pick up a couple.
You
It's bones.
reach
isn't it?
down and grab a handful, and you pull up some bones. They
All
look
right.
like goblin bones. All right, Fixer.
Mhm.
Looking at this dragon, there are vines hanging from the dragon, and it looks as though they are very regular in their pattern, kind of woven together and crosshatched. And doesn't take much to look at the whole thing being down here, and it looks as though somebody had made a rather large net of vines and covered the dragon with it.
Does it look like the idea that you try to pull it out or to hold it down?
It looks as though it was to hold it down. You can see some of the wings kind of tangled in bits of it, the wingtips and stuff, and some of the protrusions, the bony protrusions, or it might be like horns or spines, seem to be tangled in it as well. And Ears, you want to mess with the skull. Give me a strength check. Athletics.
Okay.
I yell down at Ears and say, "You tell me if you need help."
With what?
Never mind, you got
All
it.
right. You can. The skull felt like it was kind of stuck in the muck, but you get it up out of the water. It doesn't come off of the neck just yet, but you do get it out of the water. And if anybody would like to identify the dragon, you can roll me a nature roll.
His name's Horatio. I knew him well. This shall be hilarious.
Don't know why.
Fixer read the dragon book. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, this was highly humorous.
Oh. See, that's how you get us all killed. Death by pun.
All right.
I throw some rope down to Fixer and ask him if he needs me to pull up the head for him.
Bella, from where you are, kind of up there above looking at it, you're not positive, but you're fairly certain that this was a green dragon?
Oh, great. It could have been Dad.
I can't quite tell until I get it in my hands, but it looks as though it might have been a green dragon.
I think Fixer would know too, right?
Yeah.
He rolled a good nature check.
Fixer, where? Oh, up there, yes. Fixer, you can tell also.
Green dragon. I guess that makes sense in this area.
Also, who has a... What are your passive perceptions? Anybody with a passive perception of 17 or higher?
Yup.
Yeah.
I wish that was investigation passive, but no.
Oh.
Okay.
I miss.
So
I like this ground here. This is nice ground.
those with the passive perception of 17 or higher, something is different about this wall over here.
I'm gonna go take a look closer.
All the plants around that section of wall are dead.
Oh.
There's like a 10 by 10 section of that wall where the plants on it and immediately around it are dead.
Well, that's an odd one.
What do you got over there?
Look at that. Look at those plants over there. Looks strange to you?
Poking around that wall. Does anything like pop out?
No,
Does it sound different?
not really.
I'm going to... They're talking about a wall. I see dead plants. So I'm going to divine sense.
To Ears, however, Ears, you are pretty sure that there is a that 10 by 10 section of wall might open up.
Interesting. Why would anything happen to the plants there? But I guess. Well, I'll wait for the divine sense results to come in. If I notice that that's happening.
What does the divine sense tell you?
As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell and know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So it's still closed, so I wouldn't be able to detect behind it if it's anything back there.
Okay. You don't get
I'll
any
approach it
sense from it.
I'll approach it cautiously. I
Okay.
don't like the dead plants, but I'm curious. Because, cats and curiosity, something about that.
Of course.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, my passive actually goes up to a 19 now. My passive perception is a 19.
Fancy.
Yeah, the bird kind of pecks Nexus in the ear slightly and looks over there.
Oh, actually, I'm.
Caw.
Does Fixer
I'm
still
gonna
have the skull?
Oh, look at the plants. If I can figure out why are they dead around that area? Did something?
You said over here? Is that where it was?
Yes, over there.
I will walk over to
All right.
the top edge.
Ears looking at the plants, you may take your choice of rolling me either a medicine or an investigation.
Okay. I was hoping for nature, but sure, I'll go with investigation. That's not a 22.
No. You can't tell what killed them. They've been dead for a while.
That's these are the ones that climb all the way up to me.
Sorry,
Since I'm
say that
over
again?
by it. I said, do I see them? Are they dead up top as well?
No, just a 10 by 10 section of wall and the immediate area around it.
So, above that, the vines seem.
Yeah. They kind of go sideways and attach. They don't go down to where that part is, though.
Oh, okay. So the dead vines are just kind of old from leftover vines and then the rest of the vines have kind of grown on the sides of it.
Yep.
But there's no new growth over the area.
No.
I guess. Okay.
Curious.
Are the vines just dead there, or can we like pull that section off to reveal the wall? Or are the vines just not there at all?
Actually,
they're dead. You can pull them if you want.
Yeah. Hold on. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do detect magic, and I will. Yeah. I'll use my warlock slot for this one because that's much better use of it. So yeah, I'll detect magic around that area to see if I notice anything magical.
There is... Yes, the 10 by 10 section of rock seems to have a magical aura. That is a non-defined school, though.
Okay. There's magic on the door, or in the area. Can't figure out what kind, though.
I'm a little worried if it's something that killed the plants.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Just lightly pull the plants away. Don't touch the wall itself. See if you can find any. Actually, I'll just screw it. She didn't want to get wet, but she's gonna do it. Splashing next to you, actually, and she'll kind of like.
How tall is Nexus?
Oh wait, never mind. No, that's why I didn't jump in. No, it'll go over.
Hold on. Twillin tells the frogs to tell Nexus to jump on his nose.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll jump on the croc. There we go. Okay, cool.
Okay, you can do that.
All right.
And
Fixer, just kind of pull
Twillin
the
takes Nexus around the pool. So his
Okay.
detect magic will detect everything in the pool.
anything else. Okay, that's a good idea. So just double checking to see if there's anything else around the pool, or is this the only?
That's the only thing.
Okay, it's the only thing. Okay. Actually, cut away the dead branches or the vines. Just cut them away. Don't touch the wall, though. Okay, if you can.
Sure. I'll take my dagger.
Okay, you can cut it away.
Okay.
Yep.
So, looking more closely at this, are there any symbols, anything that might give us a clue here?
It looks as though the rock, 10 by 10 section of rock, looks very much like the stone wall of the sinkhole, but it is definitely not the same stone.
Oh, so it's almost made to look like the stone.
Yes.
It's a concealed
I'll
passage.
examine, kind of see where the seams are, changes from one stone to another.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
you can find the seams. You can find the outline.
And this is all happening on the wall of the sinkhole. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the gaps like big enough that you could try to wedge something
No.
in between?
But the floor up above the sinkhole, the ground where out of the sinkhole,
It's fine.
is fine. There's no dead there or anything.
No.
Okay.
The dead area is the 10 by 10 section that is the concealed door, probably, and
Okay.
about a foot, maybe a foot and a half surrounding it.
So standing above it, if I like take the edge of the yucca and stomp, tap the ground, does it sound different?
No.
Okay.
Isn't it like 20 feet down?
Yeah. The
That's what
base
I
of the door is about 5 feet above the ground, so just above the water level, like a foot or two above the water level, and then 10 feet up from that, so you have 15 feet from the top of the door to the top of the sinkhole.
Well, you can't just leave this now. Okay. Well, things are dead around it, but only the plants, and those have been dead for a long time. Could just be the air. You know what? I'll kind of smell around the edges where he found the crease. Does it smell different?
Roll me a perception check for this one. Actually, no. Roll me an investigation.
Oh, good lord. My bad rolls.
Has anybody tried pushing it?
I was thinking about shooting it.
I don't think
get
anybody's
nothing for
tried to
that, right?
actually search for a way to open it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, here, see if you can find a way to open it. But be careful.
Alrighty. Well, stand back, I guess. just
I
in
will
case.
say with the rest of us should take a couple of steps back just to be on the safe side. No point in all of us getting hurt. Ears is pretty quick on his feet, so.
Alrighty.
I'm just standing up top, just looking down.
You can see the seam. You don't see any gaps of where you might be able to grab and pull. Pushing doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
You can't find where a hinge might be.
What about below the water level?
Yeah, you don't find any evidence there either that might help open it.
think this might be magical.
I know it's magical. We just don't. Like a magical way to open it. Oh, of course.
Would I be able to figure out like a magical way to open it? I guess there's some way I would know how these things work.
Meanwhile, I'll also take my dagger of warning and kind of hold it up against it.
Fixer, you may roll investigation if you want.
Ugh. 11.
Terrible investigators.
It's one of my best skills.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. You have +7. Good lord.
You may roll me an Arcana as well.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm gonna ram
I'll
it
give you
in
this.
like 2 seconds here. I kid you not. I'm just gonna run right into
The most
it.
you get is that it is magical, definitely, so it's probably needs some type of command or action against it to open. But you you don't know what the proper stimulus is.
When Nexus was up top and up here by this area, did you detect magic? Up here?
No,
did you not?
I did it down below.
Oh, I thought you did it up here as well. Okay.
I could. Let's see. Wait, how long does that thing? Because I could technically still have it up. Concentration up to 10 minutes. I could probably potentially have it still up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. As I will scan up towards the upward part of the edging and see if I can't find anything.
No, there's nothing up there.
Okay. A command of some sort. Can I do an Arcana check? Maybe get a better idea of what it might be to.
Abella looks over the edge and she yells down, "Open sesame!"
You may make an Arcana check if you want.
I tried.
Wow. Okay, I got my one better than Fixer. Come on now.
I will remind you, you all have inspiration.
Oh, we do. Yes, that would give me a.
And somebody, you guys can all like team up and try to study this wall, and
get advantage on the
somebody
roll,
can
right?
roll with an advantage.
How about this?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over, and I'm just going to. What, the vines are in the way, right? I'm just going to cut them all
we cut
out
those.
of the way,
We
right?
already cut those. All right. So let's do this.
Wait, has anybody? I'm going to stick my head under the water.
Okay.
Okay.
I checked a little under the water, but
I'm just going to feel along the wall's rim, I guess, and see if there's like writing or something.
No, there's no writing. Underneath the water looks like this is part of the natural stone of the rest of the sinkhole. So it hasn't been manipulated in any way.
It's only this one spot.
Only that one spot.
All right.
I just want to kind of, as everybody's trying different things with Arcana and whatnot, Sage Friend and such, just want to watch for any sort of effect. Just using perception to kind of see, is anything...
To see if it reacts to anything?
Right, kind of like start reacting, but then not really go through or whatnot.
Yeah, nothing seems to get a reaction from it.
All right.
Do I notice anything up top going on while they're doing anything down here? Like anything like over here from this area or anything like that? Like,
no.
Is there anything moving or making... Okay.
The jungle is alive. There's sounds of animals off in the jungle.
The jungle's alive.
The baboons back at the gorge are laughing at you guys. No.
Pretty much.
And then it gets too loud and they scare themselves, so they quiet down.
So can me and Fixer do a really good study on this? Me with my detect magic, kind of being able to focus it better, and him just going over everything, and I give him advantage on his roll. He's got better than mine.
What if you yell open underwater?
What?
Put your head underwater and yell open.
We'll do
That's
that
not how
as
these
a
things
plan B.
I'm throwing out ideas.
I know you are.
All right, so
And
you
you
guys
all
are
look
going to
silly in the water. I'm just saying.
team up with the magical. Give me the Arcana roll with advantage.
There you go, Fixer. You got advantage. Do this.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Studying this, now this has taken probably about 10 more minutes of study.
So my detect magic is gone. Okay, got it.
So we're now 4 hours at looking. No, my joking.
So you are almost positive that something has to be done to this door to get it to open. Let's see what else. You are also having whispers in deep speech to you. You can do this. You can do this. Whose was this? What could they do to it to open it?
I'm going to take the skull and bring it to the door.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you bring the skull to the door.
And touch it to the door.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
That was a good try. That was a good idea.
Nexus, you hear. Do you understand deep speech?
Do I? I don't think so.
Okay, you hear very faintly a whispering in a very disturbing language that you can't really identify the source of just yet. And it's very faint, almost like you're imagining it maybe.
Is it coming from like my head, or is it coming from
No, you
Fixer?
can't.
I can't tell.
No.
I kind of look around. Fixer, did you hear that?
If I tried like saying open in deep space, does it open?
No.
No, that was worth a shot.
Okay. That's weird. What could we do to this door? What? So this thing isn't big enough for a dragon, so it's probably not the dragon. I pick up the Goblin Bones and touch the Goblin Bones to it.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It might have something to do with goblins, though. Because it's only 10 feet, right? That's what
Say that again?
it's how big is it again?
It's 10 by 10. It's 5 feet above the surface of the floor.
Right.
Oh, it's 5 feet above.
And there are, since Ears was pulling up goblin bones, there are goblin bones all over this place.
Wait, a sacrifice. Does it need a sacrifice? Maybe that's like they were sacrificing goblins or something to open it. That's kind of dark, but I don't know.
Or it's the other way around.
Or do we have any of the piranha bones that were there? Maybe it's them.
You think piranhas made this door? No.
I think chucking a frog at it, but
Chuck a frog at it. Just throw the frog at the wall. It's fine.
There's a bunch of frogs over there on plants nearby watching you guys, though.
I feel like there should be something really obvious that we're missing here, and it's going to be really annoying when we figure it out.
Plants were dead. I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's the death thing. That's why it was getting me. That's why the sacrifice thing came to mind. You got the plants dead. You got all the bones.
Yeah.
Like everything around here is dead. We got lots of goblin bones. This is clearly too small for a dragon. Especially this dragon, right? This dragon could not fit through this thing, I would imagine.
It could probably squeeze through it.
Oh, it could. Okay. Okay. So all we have so far are bones and from dragon and goblins. That's really all we've seen so far.
Yes. Now there were goblin bones along the top.
Right.
The dragon had what looked like a net to restrain it or pin it. And it is dead down here, and there are a bunch of goblins dead down here as well.
So maybe the goblins were the ones trying to pin it, and there was like a big fight with the dragon. He killed a bunch of them, but couldn't get himself out.
Anyone speak Goblin?
Sorry, no.
Bella's just going to do a search around the top for anything. Is there anything that's strange that sticks out?
Up top, no.
No.
Actually, Bella, give me a perception check or investigation.
The pillar's in that direction, but I don't know if that has anything to do.
Oh, wait, you said investigation?
Either, whichever one you wanted. Whichever one was better for you.
Oh. Not that it's much better.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the doubles on these?
Perception had
No.
your better roll.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, your better modifier was perception.
Yeah,
so.
that was perception.
No, you don't... There's a bunch of long dead corpses of goblins up here.
Now the door is basically in the direction of that pillar up there, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what makes me think there's something with this pillar. I want to kind of search around this
And
as much as I can.
And Ears has climbed on top of it.
Yeah, Ears has been on top of it. Is there anything else around it? Any loose stones or blood marks or
symbols?
Yeah, symbols or anything. Other than the slightly green symbol that's on top of it that we can't really tell unless we get up there.
Oh, that's just artwork.
Probably like them.
Okay.
On the pillar. It looks as though that pillar might have been used to secure part of the net.
Was there anything that kind of looked like a symbol on any of the old goblin bones or anything like that?
No. I mean, you can fish through the water. There's skeletons of goblins down there. There's also the remains of spear tips and spears.
Touch it with a spear? I don't know. Take like one of the spearheads and tap it and see if anything happens.
I hate to ask the obvious, but have we tried pushing it?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you have.
And there's not like a gap big enough till we try to wedge anything either.
Right.
Anyone have Speak with Dead? Although the time frame's probably gone.
Yeah, not yet. That's much later for me.
A lot of goblins. Here's we'll climb up and take a look at the goblins around there, see if it stands out to him.
So spending more time investigating the goblins. They are arranged around the sinkhole. The skeletons, some of them look as though they They're all intact, so they're not in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Except, sorry, if they are in pieces, it's not from trauma. Right, so you can tell that when they died, they weren't like chopped in half or anything. If there's any bits missing, it's from scavengers after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So something killed them where they stay whole, right, without damaging the skeletons or anything like that.
What's with the sword up here?
Just art.
That's ours, right?
Or was that the sword? Is that a sword? What is the
There's the
sword?
dancing sword that we acquired.
That was the
Oh,
dancing
that was
sword.
the dancing sword.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the dancing sword. Okay, sorry.
So that hole, there's no like marks on the bones from anything
No.
that's common to them.
Whatever
And from what I
killed...
know about,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. From what I know about green dragons, their breath is what I know. Actually, don't we have a dragonborn that might?
You do?
Does the dragonborn know what kind of breath weapon the green dragon has? Thrak. Wake up there. We were talking about you. Do you know what kind of breath weapon the green dragon has?
Poison.
Poison.
Same as me.
So that would correlate with the intact dead goblins. Doesn't necessarily help us.
Yeah, because it wouldn't destroy their bodies. They just get sick
Right.
and die.
Well, actually, I don't remember. Lair doesn't remember. Do green dragons have two breath weapons? Acid
No.
and poison? Okay.
Poison.
Okay. So it sounds like my theory is more correct. Sounds like the goblins were here to take down the dragon. So this is probably that hole might be where the dragon was coming out.
Yeah.
So if he could squeeze out of there, that means this is going to be the dragon's lair? Maybe? So, and they must have followed it and then trapped it in the hole as it was trying to find its way out.
So it probably just needs to stay closed.
Not necessarily. A dragon's lair would probably have some really interesting things in it.
It would also have some probably interesting traps.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know if
dragons have...
they stay active after the owner passes, though.
Yeah, dragons would be smart enough to have a back exit.
You guys get the scent of brimstone from dragon bait.
Oh. Brimstone.
Artis is like, yeah. So if it was a dragon's lair, how would he open it?
If I say open in Draconic, does it open?
No.
Damn.
Breathing on
it? Actually,
yeah.
You could try spitting acid on it, Thrak.
No. Breathe on it. That's why the vines are dead. Poison.
Yeah, poison. There you go. Thrak, you want to try breathing on it?
Or I can use the alchemy jugs to produce some poison. Or I have poison in vials from having produced it with the alchemy jug. I'm going to put just dab a little poison on it.
Okay.
All right.
Thrak throw his stuff out, but that's
actually,
fine.
Yeah, you'd have to use your own because the alchemy jug, I think, has been used for water recently. So you can get some poison on it, and you can dab some poison onto the rock, and the rock swings open.
Uh-huh.
Of course. Okay. See, look, we were playing around so much, and it's like, okay.
You know, the funny thing is when we jumped down here, I was going to use my breath weapon, but y'all all were in the way, so it was like, nope, can't do that.
All right.
Go
ahead.
Okay. I was just saying, during our days of travels, I've made 2 flasks of poison and 6 vials of acid.
Okay.
since we had days and days.
So inside, beyond this concealed door, is a 15-foot deep alcove. Inside are what looks like a stash of stuff.
Stuff. I like stuff.
There is a purse made of triceratops hide.
Ooh, fancy.
There is what looks like 2 velociraptor skulls cleverly fitted together to make a box of some sort. There is a dinosaur bone with a wax plug on one end.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dragon collected some interesting stuff.
Well, are we sure this might be the Dragon's Lair and it wasn't the goblins?
Yeah, but I'm pretty positive it is. It's probably just one spot. Maybe you said it's only a little alcove. It's not.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot deep alcove.
Huh.
So the dragon probably couldn't fit. Well, no, he probably could have squeezed in here, but not comfortably.
So it's more of a place to put
Probably
things.
stash. Yeah.
Place to store his hoard or her hoard.
Right.
I'll take the purse and take a look inside. See if there's anything in it.
Inside there are coins. It looks like a whole bunch of silver with a few gold kind of scattered around, and a ring or two.
A ring or two. Okay. All right. I will hold on to this for the second. Let's pull out the box, the weird makeshift box next.
With the velociraptor skulls?
Yeah.
Something rattles. There's something inside of it.
Carefully open it.
You open it carefully.
While they're down there searching, I'm just up top, just keeping an eye out for anything else.
Okay. Nothing seems to be bothering you. Inside the velociraptor skull box is a wand. It seems to have almost like a snake skull at the very end of it.
A wand with a snake skull. Okay. Here, I guess I'll update the party inventory with what we found.
I'm way ahead of you.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. All right. So, okay. So we have a wand with a snake skull and 2 rings so far and some coins. All right. You also, what else was in there? Something like a
Dino
triceratops? What?
There was a dino bone with the wax plug on the end.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I will grab that.
Okay.
And you said it's got a plug on the end, so it's been hollowed out?
Yes, seems to be.
Okay. I shake it a little bit.
It rattles.
Does it sound liquidy? It's rattles, okay, so it's a rattle. Like, it's weird. All right.
Skull tube.
Maybe, yeah.
I think you cut off. Were you saying that?
Oh, I said uncork it.
All right, you uncork it. You now have a hollow, open-ended dinosaur bone.
I will pour out. Well, actually. Oh, so wait. You said it rattled when I shook it earlier.
Yes.
Okay. Was it like a small rattle, like a little rock or something, or like that kind of size, like a small stone, or was it like
or multiple
a big
small stones?
Yeah, exactly. Was it multiple?
Sounded like multiple.
Okay. I don't want to. I'll recork it. I want to get out of the water just in case I lose anything of this when I pour it out.
Okay.
So I don't want to open it here. What else is it?
That's it.
Okay.
Is there
Cool.
any like hidden spots? I mean, this is a dragon. You
Go
might have
for
put
it.
all the, the good
I'll
stuff.
check it out.
somewhere.
Yeah, he can literally
See if
crawl
there's
inside of
anything.
there and hang out, so it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine for ears.
Ears, roll me a perception check.
I shall roll your perception check. That's persuasion. That's not perception. Hold on.
Persuades the jewels to make themselves known.
Ah, it's not advantage.
Uh,
12.
as you were crawling in there, you kind of turned your head just slightly, and you're almost positive you saw movement coming from Fixer. Like something on him moved briefly, but when you kind of look over there, you don't see anything on him or near him or anything like that. And
odd.
inside here, it looks like this place had been hollowed out, so there's room for more of a horde, but it was incomplete. There's nothing else in here.
Okay. I'm curious actually if the dragon was carrying anything when it was captured, so I want to kind of poke around where its claws would have been in case it was carrying something and ended up dropping it.
I'll crawl out of the hole so I can investigate the corked thing a little bit.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything under the water where the dragon was.
I'll keep looking to kind of glancing at Fixer periodically to see if whatever the
Yeah.
heck was going on.
You don't notice anything looking at him.
Strange.
Must have been your imagination.
So I will uncork it again while I'm out of the water. That way
Okay.
I can I'll do this like the slow, like
Cut
shaking it out. So shaking it out just a little bit to try to get like one out, not like pour the whole thing in my hand.
Oh, so you want to get one into your hand?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's what I'm trying.
You kind of slowly shake one out, and you end up with a dry bean in your hand.
Bean. Okay. We have a dinosaur bone full of dry beans.
I go over to Fixer and I go, "Can I just look at it?" Or over to Ears, excuse me, and I say, "Can I just look at it?"
That's what?
The head.
Oh, the dragon head. Yeah,
She
I'll
wants
drag
the
it up.
head. That
I
thing,
just want to look
I'll drag
isn't
it up.
it? Well, how big is the head?
It's smaller than 3 feet because it was submerged under the water.
Okay.
I just look at it. I just study it. I'm like in awe with it.
Okay. I don't suppose. Can we take a break real quick?
Sure.
Okay, that would be grateful at this point.
10 minutes.
That'll be fine.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Cool. We'll be back.
I will as well.
Yes, sir. It's him. Oh.
Yep, I think we're all back. Yay.
Yep, I think we are all back. All right. We are back.
Good. All right, so we were looking at stuff, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's see. We've got 2 rings, we got the wand, and we have these beans. I mean, I could do another detect magic, I suppose, but this time I'll wait the 10 minutes and do it as a ritual.
Can you do rituals?
Oh wait, no, you can't. Never mind. We had that discussion before, didn't we? Never mind. I will cast it. That's fine. I got another first level spell slot. It's fine.
All right. The wand is magical. The beans are magical.
Not the 2 rings.
No. And digging through the coins, there's actually 3 rings.
Oh, okay. Are they nice rings at least?
They are blue quartz rings.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh. Shiny.
Yeah, so they're shiny rings, but not magical rings. Okay.
Right.
What kind of
Can I try one on?
school is the wand? Yes, you can. Here we go. I'll give her a ring.
I tried on.
Where are all 3?
Might as well.
If nobody else does, they make good weapons when you punch someone.
Of course.
The dragon's head seems to be too big to drag around.
Yeah, probably not
So-
going to be
so-
dragging down.
So his ears is using his dagger to get the horns detached.
Okay.
I look over at him and I said, "Can you get me a tooth?"
I can try.
Actually, I'd like a tooth as well.
All right. We deconstruct the dragon's head.
All right, but yeah, what school is this wand?
I'm looking.
It's a preschool. It's the one that takes his backsies.
Seems to be necromancy.
Oh, right up my alley. Okay. Interesting. Okay, and the beans?
They would be... No school.
What?
Just magic.
Okay. No particular school.
No.
How many beans are there?
5.
We have 5 magic beans.
Not enough for stew.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we'll keep them in the tube for the moment. How big is the tube? Or the bone?
Maybe 10 inches long.
Okay. So not too bad. Okay. Well, that looks like that's all we got here. Not much I can do with the wand until I know it's necromancy. That's all I know.
Would an Arcana help with the wand?
Would it?
Next rest, we could figure out what it does.
Yeah. Identify would help, or arrest.
Yeah. Well, when we take the long rest, we'll be able to play around with it and try to figure it out. So, I will. How big is this box that the wand is in? Is it something that is it transportable, or is this something that's probably just be a little bit bulky to transport inside the box?
It's transportable.
Okay.
It's well made.
Okay, I'll keep it in the box for the moment. If it was in the box, it might have been there for a reason. So I don't want to risk anything on it yet. So I will. I'll keep it in the box and just throw it in my bag.
Okay.
And I'll just walk with the seeds of the bone with the seeds for the.
Okay.
So she's got the rings, and we'll throw. Did you? How much actual coinage did we?
Yep.
We'll count it out.
No.
All right. So taking a few minutes, you've got 55 gold, 800 silver,
Ooh.
and 3 blue quartz rings.
All right.
Also, inside the box, when you put the wand back into it, kind of hidden inside, one on each inside of the skull, right? So it'd be the upper skull on each of the 2 velociraptor heads, is a diamond.
Right. Oh.
So there's 2 diamonds.
Worth 500 gold.
Yes.
For no reason whatsoever.
Diamonds are useful. Sometimes they are spell components for things too. So good things to keep a hold of.
Ears wouldn't know, but yeah, sure. And Ears gets the dragon horns off and
Okay.
pops out some teeth. And hand them out to those who are interested.
Good. Dragon tooth might be useful. I don't know. Maybe.
Never.
You never know.
Where is it?
If anything, it's a good momentum.
Shark tooth, I think. Oh no, the giant crocodile tooth. Already added to that.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot we had that. Yes. All right. How much? What time of day is it now?
Probably getting towards evening.
Should we just camp here? It's kind of creepy, but we kind of know we already know the risks around here with the plants and everything. So at least there's that.
It's relatively open.
Yeah. It allows us to kind of see things if they're coming. So you know what? Yeah, we'll camp here.
And tomorrow, for most of the day, it's going to be sunny with rain showers.
Okay.
Nice.
So we'll take our long rest today,
You can take your long rest.
and then we can see if we can figure out what this wand does, and maybe the beans as well.
You have to give up your rest.
Oh, right, you do, don't you?
Yep.
The short one. Short rest.
Yeah,
no,
you guys
the long
can.
rest.
No, I think a short rest.
I think
Can
short
you
rest.
define it with a short?
Thought so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can camp early and do that.
Yeah, we'll camp early and then do that, and then I'll take my long rest. It'll be fine.
It is a wand of fear and a dinosaur of beans. Dinosaur bone of beans.
What is the dinosaur bone of beans?
AKA a bag of beans, just not in a bag.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So if you want to plant a bean, you can. You can water it and then wait a minute and see what happens.
But we won't really know what it is.
I don't know, I'm a pretty smart robot. I might have read a book about it somewhere.
All right. So, anything else for the rest of the day?
No, I think we're okay there.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
Most
Oh.
of
I'm
the,
s-
Oh, I'm
what
glad
was-
I didn't like throw these on the ground. That would have been.
that would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. So, the next 2 days. The first day is sunny with rain showers. The second day is rainy.
Okay, some of these effects are really cool. Bag of beans. All right, good.
And then up in the distance, you can see. I will show you. Where is my handout? Kir Sabal. It is still up in the distance. You see an ancient monastery overlooks the jungle from its perch on the cliff of a tall plateau. Stone steps and rickety walkways seem to connect the various buildings, the lowest of which is 500 feet above the ground. The main building, from this distance you can actually make out, seems to have a circular maze-like symbol carved onto its crumbling facade. And every few minutes you can see bird folk either landing up above on one of the balconies or taking off into the sky. And you probably have a couple hours of getting there, so you'd probably get there before noon, when everybody begins to hear kind of a buzzing sound.
From any location?
Apply our bug repellent.
Seems to be coming from the direction you are trying to go.
Let's make
Okay.
sure we have our bug repellent applied.
We will
Oh,
look
wait,
in that
it should go long
direction.
rest. Okay.
Up ahead, flying your way through the jungle, you can see what looks like giant wasps.
Okay.
Coming from Kir Sabal?
Coming from that direction, they're not coming from Kir Sabal. You still have
Okay.
a few hours of travel to get there. These are not that far away.
Yep.
Oh.
Apply bug repellent.
Don't think ointment is going to help against these.
Well, it might help a little.
Do you wish to stay here and wait for them, or do something to
Is there any
them?
place to take cover?
No.
Is it?
Yeah,
You're in
probably take
jungle.
cover.
You can take cover, or you can like leave.
Yeah, we should let's take cover.
Let me plant a bean.
You want to use one of the beans?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay, mark off a bean.
I plant a bean, and then we take cover.
Because we have no idea what's going to pop out.
Well, nothing happens if you just plant the bean.
Well, I gotta water it, right? But
You
I
gotta
mean, I
water
can
it,
use my druid craft to do that.
All right, so you plant a bean, you water it, and then you take cover.
Wasn't it raining out? So when that
Yeah, but it's magic. You actually have to intently.
Yeah,
water
you
it.
have to actively water it.
The intention has to be there.
this should be interesting.
All right, so you
Is.
guys all take cover. Hold on. Let me move you over here.
Kir wants to hide, but he's also very curious about what the heck is going to happen with the beans.
I'll grab the others in a moment.
Looks suspiciously like a piece of the jungle we've seen.
They coming from the top.
No, right now I'm just placing them. Hold on.
And we want to step back so that the bean is between us and that thing. Or about between us and them.
All right, you guys are that way. They are down below. They are coming northward. And we will say, where do you want to plant the bean? All right, I'm gonna pop a zebra there. Oh, that's huge. Never mind.
That's not look like a bean.
There.
I just want a small token to mark it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was thinking between us and them, but all right.
And then, yeah, I was
Oh.
thinking closer.
Oh,
to
we
like
want it to be
here.
close to us. Okay. I'll
Do we?
No,
move it down like 10 feet.
Yeah. Move it to like here.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be hiding like back to
yeah.
So there.
these bushes. Yeah, we'll be hiding it in these bushes, and then maybe a
Okay.
little bit closer to the
Yeah,
rock.
something like that.
All right, you pick the bean up, replant it. No, closer to the rock. Pick it up, replant it.
And then we hide in these bushes. Over
All right, you guys hide in the bushes.
Oh, it's gonna be exciting. What did we get? I love random magic items.
Okay.
All right.
All right. 10 bright pink toads crawl forth from where the bean was planted.
10 what?
Bright pink toads.
Oh, we got the toads. Okay.
I like random stuff. It's fun.
Let's see. I don't have a toad token, but I have frog tokens.
Are they tiny? They're the tiny toads. Sadly, they're not giant toads that would like grab those wasps and eat them. So
It's a pity we don't have the communal pouch anymore, because that would have been a great place to plant a bean.
It has to be in the dirt.
Yeah.
Put a little pot in the pouch with the bean in it.
That would have been interesting.
All right. Are you guys doing anything while you wait for the wasps to come
Nope.
up?
I'm twirling it, and she's waiting for the bean to drop.
Yeah. We'll see if they spot us or not, and if we have to fight them. If they pass us by, then we're better off.
Maybe they'll get distracted by the toads.
Everybody give me a hide check.
Yeah, stealth. Hide, yeah.
Stealth, yeah.
Oh, this is where we die.
Oh, this will be great.
I'm good.
And say, I think yours and I put the repellent on. We should be good.
Look at that. Oh, I double clicked. But I got the
Wow.
same number twice. Okay. I'm hidden.
Oh, no, you only double clicked. I single clicked and I got the same number twice.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
And so did Twillin. Okay, I'm beginning to think there's something wrong with the odds maker on this thing, because we didn't roll the same number, but we shouldn't always roll the same number twice.
Well, it saw some of us. They probably saw some of us, unless their perception is lower than a 10. So you go, Zaka. I'm over here. I said hide, guys, not like wave them down. What are you doing?
What? I can't hear you. I'm hiding. Well, it's a group stealth check, right?
Was it? Oh,
Let's
that
see.
was more useful.
Well, if you're gonna roll stealth checks for 8 different people, somebody's gonna screw it up.
That's true.
So for 8 people, right? 9 people. Half have to make it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you tried to have the robot hide in the forest. That was just not going to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Giant
Really,
dragonborn in chainmail. Yes, I hide well.
Who are we missing?
What is Artemis? Artemis is like over there, just like waving them down. Hey, I'm here! I'm
Yeah.
here!
Who do we not have one from?
Yeah, no, yours is further up. Like, unless that was a different stealth roll. But that's it.
I
Right?
see it. Okay.
Yeah. I was already hiding.
He knew this was going to end up bad.
All right. So more than half of you made it past their passive perception. So they kind of go by. The frogs, however, chaos ensues as the wasps start attacking the frogs, and the frogs can't really fight back. But when a wasp stings a frog, one of them shrinks, and then another one grows when it gets attacked. And so they constantly are doing that, and eventually they die off, and after about a minute they just start disappearing. But
I thought it transformed into a different
monster.
Did I read that wrong?
Not just changed its size, yeah.
Into a larger,
transformed into a larger, smaller monster.
Okay, I misread that. Hold on.
They actually change into like random monsters.
Yeah. For a
That
minute,
is-
It doesn't even say
that is
TR.
hysterical.
we could end up with red dragons.
We're
And
just
No.
large is not a red dragon, but yeah.
a large red dragon. You can get one.
Uh,
There's no reason not.
Yeah, a large or
would be
smaller
young.
monster.
Yeah.
Like a troll, yeah.
Those poor wasps might actually have problems there.
I think they might.
Oh, jeez.
That's bigger than large.
T-Rex is too big.
That is bigger than large.
Oh, that event got triggered.
We just have to keep hiding for 1 minute because then it disappears, right?
Yeah, we do not want them to see us either.
Yeah. We just watch the show.
Let's see.
The hell is that?
An ape?
Oh, is that one of them zombie apes?
Nice.
I can't tell.
Oh, is that a giant ant or something?
No idea.
Got a giant frog. Or... Wait, what is that? I can't tell what that is.
A monster. This monster in this case means specific keyword. I wonder.
I think there's a gargoyle.
No, I don't think so.
Great. We now have like a field full of creatures. Jeez.
Is that a giant cat?
Oh, we got
No idea.
5.
Oh, Minotaur.
Oh, Minotaur.
You turned into a Minotaur? Sweet.
They can be smaller. It specifically said smaller.
Yeah.
These are great. What are you talking about?
Could be a stirred. Something. Too.
Is that orc?
Yeah, that's an orc.
You're just fully what? Wait, what is that?
Some type of plant monster?
Yeah. That's we encountered something.
Is that a mini beholder?
No, that's
Alright, there's
a
10.
monkey upside down.
I don't know what some of these things are. Some of these I've never seen before. These are amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, now the wasps are probably in for it now.
Yeah. So the giant spider will web one of the wasps and start taking it out that way. Sadly, the giant spider looks like a tick or something. Don't look like a spider.
It does not look like a
It
spider.
looks like an ant.
Yeah, I thought it was like an ant
was
or something. Oh, but it does. Okay, yeah, I can see the 8 legs. Okay, all right. Well, I guess.
All right. The Commodon is a it's a leopard with snake heads.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Okay.
So
Twillen is taking notes, right? It's like, oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, I should turn to that.
The Commodon makes 2 attacks. It bites with the snakes, and then claws one of the wasps. And the wasps only have like 8. Do they have? The wasps only have 13 hit points, so yeah, the wasps don't last very long.
It's like overkill for the wasps.
Oh yeah.
They thought they were attacking some toads, and then they're like, "Wait, what just happened?" That's funny.
What the devil was that thing?
Are you rolling on it? That's
polymorphing?
Let's see. Oh, the Shambling Mound.
I thought that's what that was.
Oh, that's what
damn
it
it.
is. Okay.
Yeah, we're screwed.
This one's rough on the GM because he's got like so many different monster types.
He's having fun. You could tell. He's having a lot of fun right now.
So yeah, the Shambling Mound just engulfs a couple wasps.
Yeah, he just like, oh my gosh, look at him. He's just like, I'm all over these things.
The troll, the minotaurs, yeah, the wasps unfortunately don't last long.
Yeah, I want to see what happens after the wasps are gone and how they start fighting amongst each other.
Yeah,
they only have
that's
a
the
minute,
question.
but still.
You start brawling?
10 rounds of fun.
Don't anybody sneeze.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Isn't
not that.
isn't that zombie ape that we
That is
fought
the
before?
that is just
This
the
one's not a
non-version.
zombie.
Right, it's a non-zombie version.
Yeah, but I think the Shambling Mound has like tremor sense or something.
Yeah.
So I don't even
Okay.
think
So
it
we're gonna
sees.
say 6 rounds go by when the wasps are gone and they are left.
Well, I'm not moving.
4 more rounds and we get to live.
I am one with the forest.
Yes. Used to be one with the forest. We are the trees and the dirt. We're nothing else.
All I have to say, Fixer, is I'm glad you have poison resistance.
I got advantage on saves too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they will eventually start fighting amongst themselves.
Okay. Until they fade off into
Yeah.
existence.
They pop out of existence afterwards.
All right.
After a
we
while,
got a
they
good
start
show out of
popping like bubbles. Yeah, because if they turned on you, it probably wouldn't go very well.
Yeah, these things look nasty. This would be us running over.
We could handle one probably.
Yeah, one, maybe 2.
Yeah, I'd say about half of them would just start laughing at me if I breathed on them.
What is the little beholder guy?
What is that?
I think it's an upside down ape of some weird sort.
Over there?
Yeah.
Above the troll.
Is that no above the troll? Right. Well, the Sioux monster. What
The hell is that?
Okay.
It looks like a weird monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
It
that's
is a
what
That-
wicked-looking primate. Stands
maybe
5
that's
feet
I'll go
tall.
with the wicked.
Stands 5 feet tall and has long prehensile tails.
plural.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
Adults have prehensile tails. It has one
Is that
tail.
a lizard?
That's nightmare fuel.
Is that just a giant frog?
That's a giant frog.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That one
some
probably
of them
died quick.
changed, some of them didn't, and
Alright, well, Tron, I hope you took notes.
Well, I can't turn into anything that isn't a beast, right?
Right,
So most
right.
of those I can't turn into.
well, I think
And
that
they have to-
Corallian you could have.
And they have to be fairly low CR, so not
Right. I think the CR will
Corallian
be too
either.
high for that.
I mean, if I was a different type of druid, I'd have a better shot at it, but not.
All right, so 1 bean is gone.
Right. Minus 1 bean. All right. So we got 4 now.
That
That
was
was awesome. Can I plant another one?
No,
No.
not yet. We only have 4 more. Let's use them wisely, especially now that we know they're that's interesting. Well, okay. We didn't have to worry about wasps. Let us go then.
And we get XP for all of them, obviously.
That's because we killed them. It was our item that killed them, so that counts.
No, I mean each of them. No.
Oh, all the creatures? No. Yeah.
Same as if we
Hey,
could
I
use
was
the
down with
fireball.
going to fight them. They only lasted for 4 more rounds.
So we just had to last.
All we had to do was last.
I don't think we would have gotten XP for it either way. So they were our creatures.
Let me total these while I still have the other ones.
So that was the long rest that we took overnight, right?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
long.
moved away
This has
from
been a
the
couple days.
bean.
All right, so for the wasps. For the creeper.
Ooh. What if you were like flying and you like had like little clay pots with magic beans in them, and then you like just watered them and dropped them, watered them and dropped them?
like grenades, like bombs, or just drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what is it?
All right, so 200 each for the wasps, the musk zombie, the creepers, plus another 500 for the dragon lair. So 700 total.
Okay.
Oh, we're applying XP now?
I'm giving it to you now.
1145.
I'm
Okay.
confused. Wait, what's the 1200? What is that thing?
Oh, that I was just adding. That was before division.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. So 700 total, you said?
Yes.
All right.
And what was that for again? I'm sorry.
The
That
wasp,
was XP.
the yellow creeper, and the dragon horde.
And
Okay.
zombie. The
The
yellow mouse
3
zombie.
little zombies?
Yep, and the zombies.
Okay. Cool.
So still a long, long way to 6 level.
But, you know, by noon, you get to the base of this cliff.
Okay.
There is a path that combines stone ramps and steps with wooden walkways that kind of go up the cliffs. There are a few spots where it looks like bits have been crumbling away.
I'm not seeing a cliff. I'm just seeing a black screen.
Yeah, we don't see anything.
Same here.
Got
Just
it.
so you
That
know.
again.
Yeah, we don't see anything.
I see myself.
Yeah, I
could
see
quote
myself in it.
Spaceballs, but I think we're trying to keep this PG-13. But considering our perception rolls, this is about accurate.
Oh,
What do we see? Well...
There we go.
Wow. These people had to be really in shape because that's a lot of stairs.
Or they flew.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah.
Ooh, cavern. Well,
Are we at the top of the cliff or the bottom of it?
You're at the bottom.
Okay, just checking. Thrak would be like, seen it, bye.
So yeah, like I was saying, there are stone paths and steps that kind of climb this walkway mixed with wooden walkways. At places you can see from the bottom that it looks like there are gaps.
oh, want me to get up there and check it out?
Yeah. Do we hear anything? See anybody?
There's bird people up there. I don't know what you would want to check out.
You can occasionally see
Oh,
Aarakocra like leaving from some of the balconies up above and landing on the balconies, and
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was just making sure it didn't like look abandoned or something. We're like, wait, what? You know?
So this is Aarakocra and not Terra folk.
Yes.
Big distinction.
they don't seem to be terror folk.
The guy that we rescued was Aarakocra.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
That's why we're
and-
here.
I can take
And
the
that's-
letter up there and have him come down here rather than us all trying to get up there.
Well, what about the symbol on that one building? Is that like a religious symbol?
Is that just artwork?
It seems to be a maze.
Oh, it's probably the same thing as
Hotel.
before, right? Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, ears climbs at 10 feet per second, so.
Yeah. Let's you can have the note and see if any of them speak common or something, so we can actually speak to them. That would be nice.
Doesn't he speak primordial?
I speak primordial.
So do I.
That'll be useful.
Right.
Okay.
But I mean,
But-
if our friend is here right now, he was here when Thrak, right? Was it Thrak?
Yeah, I was the one that
So, I
spoke
mean-
with them.
So I mean, we might want somebody that was there
Okay.
at the time to have the note
Yeah.
and talk to him. So maybe Thrax should go up and talk.
Yours was there at the time.
You
Yours
don't
was
speak
there.
primordial.
Oh, right. He doesn't
That's
speak
okay.
yet.
Right. My point is the combination of primordial plus was there is Thrak, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but no climbing.
I mean,
I can get him up there.
there's-
That's not a problem.
I may have a simpler solution, but also
So say it.
I'm going to point out that we were also talking about sending the cat person to talk to the bird people.
Yeah,
The cat person can't speak primordial.
You can take a note.
Anyways, I'm just going to step back and yell really loudly for the individual. Did we ever get his name?
No.
No.
Oh, well. I will yell out in primordial. Hello? We have a note we wish to deliver.
Are they too far up to hear us?
Yeah, there's no response.
Oh, I figured it would reflect off the wall. And
How
go
bad
up.
do these stairs look like? I mean, how big are these gaps? Are they?
They're not bad.
Do the stairs
No,
look like
no.
they'll hold?
Sloan said he can get me up
From
there.
down
Just
here,
have
yes.
Sloan carry me up there.
All right.
Or
No,
what-
there's no reason why we all can't go up there. That's fine.
I'll just
So this is
go tie ropes up there if needed.
no. The thing looks fine to walk on. It's just we just have to leap over some of the
Yeah.
gaps. That's all.
We got some jumps.
Yeah.
And
problem
we
is,
also have
it's
the
the
rope
lowest
of
one was-
climbing.
You said the lowest one was 500 feet up, right?
The lowest building is 500 feet up.
So missing a jump it would be lethal.
We got Featherfall. Or at least I do.
A couple people do, but my point is I can get Thrak up there with spider climb.
Well, I was also going to point out that I have dead weight, meaning if I fall, I'm dead.
Oh, okay.
With spider climb, you can. With spider
I
climb,
know,
you
I
can
know.
walk right
With
up.
spider climb, I'm awesome.
So, is there anybody? Not everyone has to go up. So if you don't want to go up, you don't have to. But I plan on going up.
Well, if I can just get to that first building, I can knock on the door, talk to somebody, and hopefully there might be an easier way for other people to get up.
Besides someone swooping down and grabbing them.
And that may be a thing, but we are going to literally be very big guests here, so I don't know how much we want to tempt fate by looking like a roving party running in.
Why are we making this so complicated?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So, I believe Asaka will probably want to stay down. You
Yeah,
can stay here.
she is looking up there like
I'm kind of with Asaka, but I'm one of the few people that speak primordial, so that's why I'm going.
Actually,
I'm kind
I
of
currently-
in the agreement that maybe it's best to send one and not all.
I have comprehend languages.
I agree.
So I can talk to them.
How can you get up to the lowest one?
Wait, was it like 5 feet or something? How
500.
artist starts
Wait,
climbing
the low-
up the stone ramps.
Okay, there's stone ramps leading up to that point. Okay.
Yeah, from the bottom there's stone ramps and steps and wooden walkways that go all the way up to the top.
Okay.
There's just a few
Yeah,
gaps
yeah,
in some of them.
I heard it. That's why. That's why I said. That's why I was like, we could just walk up. That was really confusing.
Except for the points where you die.
Jump.
Tie a rope.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm not
I'll
worried for me. I'm not worried for me or for Thrak, really. But
I'm not worried for
I'm
anybody.
just saying,
Right.
everybody going up there seems like a mistake unless we use some precaution.
Yeah, we'll use caution. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was just pointing out that I have nothing that would, if I fall off, I have no ability to slow my fall.
We got you covered.
Oh, I had faith in that.
This taco will be down here to tend to you after if you fall. Okay.
To catch me.
Yes. I don't think she'll catch you.
I got him. I don't get him. After she regenerates.
Dragon bait will
Okay.
catch you. You know, he'll catch you in his arms. It's fine.
Okay, I'll cast Spider Climb on Thrak,
Okay.
and I'll start heading up too.
Yeah, I'll head up.
I'm not worried. I got feather
Alright.
falls.
All right. So, those climbing up the ramp, who's
I'm gonna try and see if this works.
taking the obvious path?
I am.
I
I am.
am.
Is there an unobvious
Wait, I
path?
thought you guys
Oh.
were doing spider
No,
climbing.
Yeah, like he means if you're skipping path and just literally going straight up the
No,
mountain.
I mean
it would
who's
just-
taking the ramps and the steps and the walkways?
I am
I
taking
am.
the ramps and the steps and the walkways because I don't want to leave them behind
Yeah,
and
I
put them
think
in
we'll
an
stick
awkward
together.
position.
Yeah, we'll stick together. How long does the spider climb last?
An
An
hour.
hour.
Okay, yeah.
So I can just spider climb across the gaps instead of trying to
Yeah.
make the jumps.
Yes.
Yeah, you can
And
walk
we
along the
can-
wall.
Perfectly cool.
And he can use a rope, and we can sort of like tie it and use it as a helper for those.
When you get up, probably about 200 feet up, everybody that has a passive perception higher than an 18, no, 16. Sorry.
Okay.
Off to the east. Let's go back to this map real quick.
Wait, I just thought about it. There was something I could.
Dimension door.
No, no, I do not have dimension door.
I'm up here. What the hell's taking the rest of y'all so long?
Right, so you're at Kir Sabal,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
off to the east over here, you see a rather large ship. And for it to be large at that distance, it must be very large.
See, massive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's a
we
massive
shouldn't even be able
ship.
to see it from here.
And, so you can see you're high up, first of all. You can see over the canopy cover. And those that, anybody have a passive perception higher than an 18?
I
Higher
do
than
now.
or higher than or equal to?
Higher, equal to or higher, yes.
I do.
Yep.
I do.
You can make out several frost giants
Oh boy.
looking like they are departing the ship and preparing to come inland.
That explains why the boat's so big.
I'll give.
Artist, is that probably for you? Those look like frost giant.
Is what for, huh?
The giant ship. Do you see it over there?
No.
I'll point it out.
He struggles, and I think I can. He
Oh.
kind of points, but slightly in the wrong direction over there.
Yeah, there's a giant ship full of frost giants over there.
Huh.
Well, not as full anymore because some of them are coming this way.
Oh, but they're pretty far away still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still like 50 miles.
Keep in mind, they could probably cover territory pretty fast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, once we get up there, we can see about this fly spell, and you two can fly out of here faster than they.
I don't know if this is a good thing to lead them here.
Well, I don't think it's leading them here.
Well, we've already done it unless we leave now or soon.
He looks at dragon bait. Dragon bait smells of. Let's see.
You've really upset these guys, haven't you?
Let's see. He smells of. A mix of violets and ham.
Hmm. the ham smell again.
And then roses.
He seems conflicted.
And Artist kind of, yeah, I agree. I think we're going to go lead them in a different direction.
Sure.
If I can make it down to where you're heading, I will get there, but don't wait for us if you can't.
All right. Well, it has been a pleasure traveling with you. We appreciate all the help you've given.
Sure has been interesting.
He kind of offers to shake hands, and Dragonbait does the same.
Hope to see you down south.
Take care of yourselves.
Shake hands.
Be
Yeah, we'll
careful.
be fine.
Is his hand particularly cold?
No.
Alright.
And then he kind of gets separate, and I'm pretty sure he can do something. An animal large enough for both of them that can climb kind of appears out of ice, and they kind of climb onto it and start climbing down.
Could have done for that going up. What is that, dude? Gee.
It's very taxing.
Uh-huh. We'll remember that next time.
And yeah, he starts going off, and we'll get to that in a bit. All right. So those that don't have a climbing speed, I need from you.
How do you know if you have a climbing speed?
You probably don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
The people with
It's
spider
specifically
climb on them
listed with
has
either
it.
your race.
Yeah, the people with spider climb has it. Tabaxi have it.
Okay.
So you guys
and the,
get to
the druid has it in certain forms.
Yeah, you guys get to a particularly wide walkway with a gap. So I need athletics rolls from everybody that doesn't have a climbing speed.
If I fall,
Make sure they have ropes.
well, how far down will I go before I hit like another ramp?
Don't worry. If you fall, we'll get to that. It's not a lethal fall.
Okay. Well, I mean, for me, it's not.
Oh.
It won't be a lethal
You
fall
said
for anybody.
athletics?
Athletics, yes.
Okay.
Well, that's
Remember,
about
you
right.
guys have inspiration down there you can spend for advantage.
Well, that wouldn't have done anything. I did one of those like cat.
Oh
video
wait, I
jumps.
used mine already, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah, on the what was that roll? I've used it on something. I know I did. I just forgot to take it off, so I don't have it anymore. So
All right.
I just did one of those cat video jumps, just where I went to go jump and just kind of didn't.
Oh boy,
All right,
boy, yeah, I'm
getting
doing amazing. Maybe going up this, all of us was a bad idea. I'm sorry. You know what? I should have listened to Twillin. I apologize.
All right. So Thrak is using the climb.
Yep. Well, you told me if you had a climb skill, I didn't need to roll.
Yeah.
I have spider
If you're
climb,
trying
so I have a
to
climb
jump
skill.
across the gaps, you need to roll.
I'm good.
All right.
Wow.
So
I'll
Abella,
fix
you
it.
are
You're
fine.
+0, okay.
The others that tried and failed to get a 15 athletics have a
Wait,
choice.
Trolling, why aren't you like in the?
Because I
form
got a
that you
feather
can-
fall. I'm going wee.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I need to, I can cast it on everybody too. We're all
So
close enough.
it's not a far fall, and it's not falling damage that you take, but kind of being buffeted by wind and banged against the rocks. You have a choice of taking either 3d6 bludgeoning damage or gaining a level of exhaustion. The level of exhaustion will be disadvantage on other checks to come, though.
Ugh. You said 3d6?
Yes.
Oh. 18. I can survive the 3d6.
Okay, you didn't
It'll
give
hurt.
us the impression that there was that many buffeted winds. this area. Okay. That probably would have changed what I did, but I'll take the exhaustion for now.
I'll take the
Alright.
damage.
Damage.
And because of that, I'll turn into a giant wolf spider to forget the jumping.
Alright, so you take 9 damage, those that take the damage.
That's-
And it adds 10 minutes to your climb. After about another 20 minutes or whatever, there is a wooden walkway that has gaps on some of the beams, so you have to be a little acrobatic to try to get across this one. So I will need
So
acrobatics checks.
Okay. I'm better at this.
I am too, but I don't think the dice are going to agree with that statement.
Mhm.
Nope.
Aha! Look
Should
at
have took
that.
advantage. Should have took advantage on that one though. I should.
Alright, Nexus and Abella, you guys make it across the gaps just fine. Fixer, you have the same choice.
I'll take the damage.
We'll just have to rest.
11.
Yeah, we're going to get up there and be like, can we get a cleric?
I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna look like
Cleric,
I fell
please.
down a mountain.
I'm sure Osaka's down there looking at us as he get whipped around. Yep, that's why I didn't go up there.
Alright, and then once you start getting up closer towards some of the buildings, I need perception checks from everybody.
I swear, if this is the one that rolls really well. Yep. Called it.
Ooh, I crit. Nice.
Now you crit?
Yeah, now I crit.
Now I rolled above a 10.
Alright,
Killer plants, killer piranhas.
oh,
killer
the climbers, you didn't have to worry about
bees.
this. Nexus and
Okay.
Fixer, both of you, just as Abella is about to take a step on a spot with a rotting plank, spot it and warn her, and you can easily get around that particular section of wood.
Look, we saved you from taking damage.
Oh, thank you.
I'm starting to get this mountain's number. I think I'm getting it.
You getting it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so at about an hour and a half later.
The spider climb would have worn off the last half hour.
Yeah. So towards the very last end, you start getting to some of the buildings.
Okay. Do they probably don't have doors?
These over here, the first buildings you get to, seem to be dwellings of sorts. They do have doors or beads, but they are not very sealed. You can easily peek in as you go by. Some of them do have windows, and the buildings seem to be inhabited by Aarakocra.
Okay, so
And they
are in
watch you as you walk by. I don't know if you're stopping in any of them.
I will stop and wave at one of them. See if that gets it.
One of them waves back to you.
Okay,
Looks like you
okay,
might be
so
younger.
We're friendly. Okay, cool. They're not bothering us. We're not bothering them. Actually, I will knock on one of the doors.
A door opens. There is an older Aarakocra there.
Wait, who's the one that speaks their language?
I do.
Okay.
And so does
Abella.
Abella? Okay. Can you ask that we need to speak to somebody important. I don't know, a leader or something regarding a favor.
Show him the note.
Yeah.
I will say, sir, we have this note here. We're inquiring about the favor said to be owed to us.
He glances at it. Ah, you want to speak with the teacher. She is above.
I do what?
Could you point to which building above, or do we need to ask around?
She is in the monastery. When you get to the cleansing chambers, the ritual must be performed before you ascend.
Oh,
Understood. I will translate what he said to the rest of the group.
Does this person
What
know
ritual?
about the ritual? Like, what exactly?
Does
What
it
does
entail?
the ritual entail?
Probably a cleansing ritual.
He did say cleansing.
When you get to the cleansing chambers, the ritual must be performed before we ascend.
Yeah.
It's probably a cleansing ritual.
Although Twillin doesn't understand what he's saying, so.
He related what he said, right?
Yeah, he said he related.
Oh, okay. I have never performed the ritual.
He doesn't know. He never performed the ritual.
All right. Thank him. We'll
Thank you.
move on.
I actually asked him, will we cause any problems by continuing onwards?
I cannot know what is in your heart.
Thank you. And I'm going to start moving, and once we're out of earshot, I'm going to be like, okay, that was a weird answer. I asked him if we would cause any problems by continuing on, and he said he doesn't know what lies in our hearts.
No, that makes sense.
I guess
Okay.
if we're not here to mess with them, then nothing's really going to happen.
Right. So if we start acting out, then they'll respond. If we don't, then we're probably fine.
Blood's usually in the heart.
But yes,
Let's keep it there.
let's keep on going.
All right.
So we will continue up.
Yep.
All right, you continue up. You get to, eventually, you pass more dwellings along this row.
We pass more doors.
Yeah, I think we'll just continue. I'll wave at anybody nicely, but we'll continue to go.
Onward.
We just vanished. We're in darkness.
Yep,
The whole world has
scroll.
gone dark.
Scroll to the left.
Everything went black.
Scrolling. No. Down. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
down
we
left.
Bottom left.
Did we go in one
Oh,
of the
good.
doors?
We found the elevator.
Yes, that's it.
It's about time.
You get to a room. The lower chamber that you're in has a wash basin on the wall there. There are smaller vessels of salt, powdered chalk, and gold dust. And there is also a
Some of us
ladder
can't see what you're talking about.
leading up.
There's a wall in between. You kind of have
all
to move
black
around
for
a
us.
little bit. Yeah.
Is it?
No,
Some
well,
of us.
no. You have to go all the way to the bottom.
Oh, there it is.
Bottom left.
Hmm.
Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on.
The giant pillar has a thing. Oh, okay. I see now. There was blackness there. That's why we were confused.
Okay. So you said something about a basin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
there's
there.
a wash basin with smaller vessels. of powdered chalk, gold dust, and salt. And then there is a ladder that leads up.
Are there any writings on the or anything on the walls?
No.
Okay.
I'll examine the
Does the
The
water look
vessels.
clean? Yeah. Does the water look clean?
The water looks clean.
Okay, that sounds cool.
the vessel seems like they've been used.
I don't know if we're
on a
supposed to drink
fresh
it or
run,
wash our feet.
I mean, they fly. I don't know. There's nobody in here though, so
It's a water basin with what? Again? What was in the other?
Small vessels of salt, powdered chalk, and gold dust.
this sounds like we're supposed to do something, but I wouldn't know what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out again. And you said there are other you said are there other Akrakar?
There's like 30 feet away. There's a building.
Sure. Wait, further up where we were before?
No, you passed it. Behind you.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go
Here,
back.
I will
I
move you.
will.
Right
Yeah,
there.
let's go back and see if we can find out what this room is, so we don't do anything crazy. If you guys want to stay here, I'll bring Thorax so we can talk, and we'll find out what this.
Okay.
So we'll go back. Me and Thrak, and if the rest want to stay, they can. It doesn't matter. But we'll go back and ask what this room is. So knock on the next that other room, that other door.
This Aarakocra is female. Seems to be younger than the first one.
Okay.
Visitors. She actually speaks in common.
Thrak, to you. Oh, she's speaking in common. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Yes. I am Nexus, and this is. And our friends, we were given a letter regarding a ritual, and I'll show.
Ah, yes. The teacher can perform this ritual. She is
But
above.
we
She
were
might
actually,
be in the monastery.
yeah, we've heard that. I was curious more about what the ritual is, like, because we don't, we're not sure if we need it right this very second or if we're going to use it later. But we wanted more information about it before we did it. Is that something we can ask about?
I've heard of it. I don't know the details.
I see.
I think it is called the Dance of Seven Winds.
Okay. Well,
But I do not know what it entails.
there's a room over there with like water and other weird other things in it. Is this the cleansing room? Is that what they were called? Is that
Yes, the cleansing room. To wash away your impurities, and then you dust your feathers with some of the offerings. And then she kind of looks at both of you. Well, not necessarily your feathers in your case.
our feet, maybe?
Whatever you feel is appropriate.
I see. Okay. Is there a special process to this, just so we don't do it wrong?
It is more of a personal thing. The only wrong way to perform it is to not perform it.
I see. Special cleansing. I see. Okay. To wash away impurities is what you say.
Yes.
So it's more private then. Like each individual should do it privately.
No, not necessarily privately, but each individual will have their own practice, I suppose.
I see. Okay. As long as it's done, then that's the important side.
Like, for some, with yellow feathers, the gold dust does not show, so it does not do any good to adorn themselves with it.
Ah, okay. Okay. I think I understand. Thank you for your help.
Oh, of course. Where are you from? Why have you, besides the ritual, made it here? Very few visitors come this way.
Ah, yes. We are from up north, the city. My brain just turned off what the name of it was. I don't know why.
Ah, yes, we have sent people there for supplies at times. I know of the
Yes.
place.
We are exploring and trying to investigate some interesting.
Wait, that letter. You are the ones that saved Sathir.
I suppose. I don't think we ever caught his name because we weren't able to speak with him at the time.
We are very grateful for your help.
Yes, they were. There were some those other creatures. What were they called again?
The Terror Folk.
Yeah, the Terror Folk. They were very. They were not very nice. I saw.
No,
We're not
they are
treating him
not.
very nice. But we took care of them, so at least that grouping of them should not bother you or him again.
Yes, thank you.
Is he here? We wouldn't mind seeing him again.
I think he is out on patrol.
It's good to know that he is out and about and able to patrol again. So he was a little hurt last time we saw him. So
Yes, he did make it back safely.
that is good to hear. Okay, well, then we will continue our way up and go to this monastery.
The monastery.
Sorry, I was copying. Yes, the monastery. Thank you for your help.
Of course.
All right. So I go back. All right. So this is a cleansing ritual. And basically you clean your impurities away. And then adorn your wings, with the other stuff. Each individual one does it differently. There's no right or wrong as long as you actually do it. So, if you wish to do it privately, you may. It's not necessary, though. If you don't want to share your process with it. Or if you just want privacy. So, who wants to go first?
Yours will go.
Oh,
I'm muted.
yeah, Jeff,
Twillen will go.
you're muted.
Yeah, Twillen won't mind going first.
Okay, Ears and Twillen can go first, unless you want to be private.
So, what does Ears do?
Ears will take some of the water and kind of wash face and shoulders. And so Ears is mostly Asian brown, so gold is really not gonna show. So he's going to take the salt and kind of spread it down from the head to the shoulder a little bit, and then take the chalk and spread it over the head and then out to the ears.
Okay.
A little dusting.
What about Twillen?
Twillen will probably take some moss out of his pack and use that as sort of like a cloth to wipe himself down with the water. And then he'll, after wringing out the moss and putting it back, he'll, while he's still wet, clap a cloud of the chalk all around him, and he's done.
Okay. And who's next? I'll get to what you guys see up above in a moment, but
Who wants to go next?
Well, Bella will go next.
what is Abella's ritual?
She asks if she looks at the rest of the group and asks if she can have a moment.
Of course.
And she walks up to the water. And she takes a bit of the water and washes her hands and wipes her face and takes the salt and scrubs her hands and scrubs her face. And she sits and she waits and she takes the dust and she puts her fingertips in there and she wipes it through her hair. And the gold dust, she looks and she takes just a tad bit on her fingertips and she just goes straight across her face, down towards her temples. And then she rinses her hands again in the water. And that's it.
You do the salt or the chalk across?
The chalk.
Okay.
No, the chalk goes through the hair and the gold dust goes across the face.
That's interesting.
Okay, who's next?
Victor will go next. Just kind of goes over to the water and just kind of cleans off his arms a little bit, and then uses the chalk to kind of put like more runic symbols down his arms, and just kind of draws.
Okay. That leaves us with Nexus and Thrak.
Thrak, you can go. She wants to go last.
I may take a while, but okay.
Go for it.
So I will actually remove all my armor.
Oh, that's why it's gonna take a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I'm actually going to, since I'm guessing the water is clean and whatnot and things of that nature.
Yes. The water, when people are rinsing off this stuff, it's not getting into the water. The water seems to be either refreshing itself somehow or something.
Well, actually, I'm going to use the water to first cleanse my armor, which is the other reason why this is going to take a minute. So I'm going to use the water to I'm going to use the water to make it damp, and then I'm going to use the chalk and the gold dust, right? And I'm going to rub that in, and then again, I'll use the water to clean it off. That way, I get all the grime and grit, hopefully, out. Kind of like using as sandpaper, I guess would be a good term. And then I will completely undress and do the same to myself through all my scales. And then wash off all the dust and whatnot.
Okay.
And then I will redress and come out.
You're like, your turn.
Well, you go up.
You go up the ladder. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll call out behind me and let Nexus know he can enter.
Okay.
Or she.
Yeah, she. So she comes in. Make sure she's alone at this point. Let's see. What would she do first?
Nexus is not alone. There's a bird watching you.
Yes, there's a bird watching me. It's fine. That is fine. The bird can see this.
But it wasn't a raven this whole time. It was a pigeon.
Yeah, a pigeon. What? I think she knows the difference. Anyway, so first she will disrobe completely, and she will go to the pool of water and she will look down and she'll start crying because she's not done that. Sort of the stress of everything that's been going on. She hasn't really said how much it has actually been hard on her. She's never taken a leadership role, so she's like, "Whoa, this is way too." So she sort of gets it out of her. And the tears would go into the water itself, and then she will use that to kind of wash herself down real quick. And she will take the gold dust and use her prestidigitation and create like wisps of air to kind of blow the dust around her and have it land on her and just sort of randomness. And then she will reroll and go up.
Okay. And in my notes, I missed Twillen's details. After the moss, what was the which materials and where?
Twillen clapped a cloud of chalk into the air around him
Got
while
it.
he was still wet. So now he's like covered in a burst of chalk.
Okay. I have these notes. Up above, let's do this description real quick. The upper chamber contains a wooden case with shelves of candles and headscarves. There is at the east end of the chamber a 5-foot tall wooden statue with flowers and offerings of food placed at its feet. The statue is very old and worn almost smooth by probably thousands of hands brushing up against it, so it's impossible to determine what it originally portrayed. And the scarves seem to be no, there wouldn't be any indication of what they're for, but there's a bunch of them kind of hanging around. Some on empty pegs. Some pegs are empty, so there's scarves missing from certain areas. A few places have a few extras draped over them. And then we can end there for the night.
All right.
And for
Okay.
the ritual, all of you are going to get a reroll.
Ooh, a special reroll. Sweet.
Cool.
Oh,
me,
let me take my inspiration away. So
No, keep it, because you'll get it next
Keep
time
it?
too.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we will end there. Next game should be on March 1st, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything scheduled for that day yet. So as of right now, March 1st is a good time.
Okay.
And then let me end the recording. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And have a good night.